Good gracious, oh my good god, this isn't Fallout New Vegas. Wow, how astute of you, MJ. Oh my god, yo, Grand outdo in the Tyler Mello. Oh my god, Mello coming in from the top rope. Sweet Jesus, oh my god. Also, yeah, Tyler, the point of those rules was to prevent people was to be like, maybe don't commit to being like, because you had asked in the Discord, you were like, what if somebody just jumped in at like 12:01 a.m. But I was like, all right, this will probably solve that. But anyway, additionally, Grant, it kills me that you said this isn't worth debating and then proceeded to debate the interpretation. This isn't worth debating, really. Anyway, so here I am gonna go debate exactly. Oh, it's awesome. I thought you were a Fallout streamer. Oh, no, I'm not nearly toxic enough for that. Oh, man. There'd be new levels. There'd be new levels of toxicity. Good lord. I'm a RuneScape streamer, please. I'm RuneScape through and through. It's all I've ever been. Oh, hydrate. Now, but what are your opinions on piracy? What, like the people with the fancy belt buckles and the stank and just like went around all yar avast, or do you mean like piracy in like off the coast of Somalia? Like, what do you mean? Or do you mean piracy of like movies? I didn't want to get too heated. This is such a crazy. And we all know Minecraft is the least toxic game on Earth. Yes, exactly. And that is why Minecraft Live is this weekend and not near the middle of October like it usually is, with a lead up of a mob vote. Because it's not toxic. That's why. Listen, just don't think too much. Don't think too much into it. All right. It's nothing. It was a totally mutual decision by all parties involved, and everybody's happy. And me personally, I'm thrilled. I'm so happy about this outcome. I'm so glad about it. You know. Oh boy, howdy. Yeah. What a time to be alive. Piracy is no party, Neb. Okay. If you do you have a firm stance against piracy? Okay. Sure, man. I get it. All right, sure. Them getting rid of the mob vote is crazy because now they're just gonna throw a random mob at us. No, I think it's just that, like, that aspect is just cut. They're just not doing, hey, here's a fun extra mob. I think they're just gonna do the updates like they would have normally done. Great on paper, but people are jerks. They're not gonna, they're just not gonna, yeah, it's just, oh, we just won't do that anymore. It's not like, oh, we'll pick one to add. No, it's just, now there's none. Now there's no little extra thing. It was just a community engagement thing. Also, I don't even think it's just great on paper. I think it was great in practice. I think there was just a very vocal minority. I think millions of people participated in the mob votes every year. It grew every year. I think people just, a very vocal minority made people think that it sucked. That's so sad. What? I hate this. Well, yeah, what did you think was gonna happen? They were gonna be like, oh, geez, I guess we'll just pick out of a hat. No, it was, hey, we're doing this fun little side community engagement thing, which in that neat, we're gonna add one extra mob onto this update, and we'll add it after you guys get to pick. Here's 3 options that we're like prepared to add. And then they go, oh, okay, you guys seem to hate that, and it creates division, I guess, so we just won't do it anymore. Womp womp. Oh well, you know, there it goes. It flies off, you know. Never to happen again. Alas, you know. Maybe they'll put the mob vote in the Minecraft movie, you know? Maybe they'll put it in the Minecraft movie. Maybe Jack Black will lead us in a final mob vote. It'll be like that comic where you could call in to decide if Jason Todd died or not. But it'll be like, what's the mob vote? You decide when you purchase your ticket. That's when you cast your ballot for the mob vote. Oh my god, yeah, but not just the Minecraft movie either. Like you go to the theaters and any movie you're seeing, you get to cast your ballot. You get to be like, yeah, all right, I'm gonna watch Deadpool versus Wolverine again, or the Minecraft movie, or It Came from Space or something. There was very little transitional capability there. I gotta be real. There was very little ability to set that up. Oh man. I think we should protest the mob vote. Oh yeah. Something feed the machine. Worst one yet, debatable. Nap, I'm gonna be like you, I'm taking a politics minor. Yo! Welcome to hell. Welcome to hell, man. It's great. Good to have you. Hey Dante, welcome to the Inferno. Oh. No, I'm kidding. It's fun. It's enjoyable. It's whimsical. You'll just probably get tired of, you know, other people deciding they know just as much as you. And you go, okay, listen, all right, the beef that I have, you're never gonna see somebody go up to like a nuclear engineer and be like, actually, I think this is how this should be done. And you're never gonna go up to somebody who's like a chef and be like, actually, I kind of cook at home, so I think I know just as much as you. But yet you will often find people who are like, I have voted, therefore we are on equal footing. I go, well, yes, in terms of the weight of our vote, sure, but not in terms of like the knowledge. Go read a book. Oh my god, that is probably my most elitist take, and I will stand by that perpetually. So that is absolutely 7 years down the line, I will get canceled for that take probably. But alas, it, you know, it's just the way it goes. Did you see the Fall Guys tweet? Huh? No, what? I don't follow Fall Guys. I've never played it. What Fall Guys? The Fall Guys tweet, as though like they did, as though they're holding like a bank hostage. Why did you pick the minor if you didn't want to take it? Wait, what? Did Grit should I be regretting my choice? No. It's good, dude. It's a good choice. Genuinely, it's very fun. I spent the past week trying to art. The motivation is not there. You know what? I recommend getting into finding an album. Finding an album that you really like and just listening to that on loop and creating scenarios off that. I don't make art, but that is how I write, so I don't know. I watch Hassan, so I know more than you. Classist. Those are the people I mean, because at least he has some and then there are people in the chat is like, my opinion is equal with yours, and it's like, oh my god, I'm gonna lose my marbles. It's the same way, like, yeah, it's the same way that I hate Twitter leftists. Oh my god, they're the worst kind of people. Because it's like, okay, that's just not how anything works, so sure, man. I guess, yeah, your great revolution will come, I'm sure. It was banger, okay. It's finally fall, guys. That is a banger tweet, actually. You know what? That's pretty good. That's not bad. Oh man, I think I will enjoy it, except for the essays. Essays, my beloved. That's my favorite part of it. I hate an exam that's like, okay, time for true and false, and then we will do multiple choice, and after that, maybe short answers. Who are these people? Like questions like that, no, I hate that stuff. I hate that stuff. Give me an essay. Listen, in first year, I nearly broke my hand in my final for, in my final for 20th Century Europe, which was for some reason a single course. But anyway, I mean, technically it took 2 semesters, but still, so it was just a lot, and I nearly broke my hand in it because it was you got 3 essay options, you picked one and then wrote about it. Oh man, I had picked whether or not the Cold War was avoidable, which was just one of the 3 options. It seemed the easiest to essay. I filled the booklet. I had an indent in my fingies. It was bad. I couldn't close my hand fully for like an hour afterwards because it hurt. But it was glorious, truly. I just don't like starting them. Don't like starting what? Art projects or essays? I got helped by AutoMod. Gosh darn it, did you? Oh, it thought you were calling me a moron. It was like, hey, don't bully. Oh man. I think that allowed it. What were the other 2 options? Well, was the Cold War avoidable? I don't think it was avoidable personally. You have a problem. What do you mean I have a problem? What? Because I filled a booklet? I have a lot to say. Anyway, as to whether or not it was avoidable, the short and sweet of it is it's like, yes, but not from any point of time that foresaw it coming. It's like, yeah, if World War I worked out differently and like the Russian Revolution never happened, sure. Thank you. Oh, so kind. Hold the applause, please. So yeah, like very few things in history. One thing I learned from a professor, and it's a phrase I love, is that at an academic level, most historians will agree that very few things in history are unavoidable. Like most everything is able to have worked out a different way. It just, like the idea that it's like, and it was set in stone that it would happen that way is simply not founded in any sort of fact. It feels good to say to some people that like, oh, this was unavoidable. Most things are pretty avoidable. Oh man, I could never. Every essay I've ever written has been succinct to a fault and dreadfully underwritten. I like that. I like the backhandedness of that statement. That my essay was presumably not succinct. That presumably it was just overblown and full of unneeded material. Like, oh, that's great. Going back several decades, there were Cold Wars completely unforeseeable. Yeah, you could avoid it. Yeah, well, not even several decades. It would be about going back about 15 years. Tops. If they were able to prop up the Weimar Republic, if they had not insisted, if they had not let the French dictate and insist on so much with of the problems that were created in the Treaty of Versailles, like there's just a lot that was avoidable. Napoleon emo when? Not what I'm saying. I think your essay would have been said, no, I know, King. I know you didn't mean it. It was a very funny way of phrasing it that I'm like, you know, if I read into this, you know, technically, by your framing of this, you're suggesting that I, in fact, would yap. You're not wrong. In fairness, it was as succinct as I could make it, but it's like, the problem with exam essays is you don't have material. You're working off of your brain and your brain alone. So it's like a fever of you just being like, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that'll lead me. And like, you don't get a chance to like outline and plan it. You're just like, you sit down, you have 3 hours, go. And you just you just do. You do or die on all of your academic acumen. You just pull from everything, which is also funny enough why I do politics and history. You have no idea how many exams and essays I have absolutely crushed solely from the fact that I was able to draw in comparisons, parallels, and references that were not in the course itself, but I know went on in the period because I'm covering it in a different class. Because it's like, oh, I know the political situation of Cambodia for this period, so okay, I could draw that into this because that affects how Imperial Japan expands. So it's like stuff like that wasn't taught in the course, but you're able to know for whatever reason. They love it. It's their favorite thing. They're like, wow, this is so well put together. I'm like, thanks. It was like 70% what you told me. And the rest was all just kind of shotgun blasted towards it. I wrote an essay in high school about how Dr. Frankenstein was a weird freak and also probably gay and got a B. The B stands, the B's homophobic. Thanks, I'll be here all week. I'll be here all week, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Please hold your applause. Oh man. Oh, I should have said, was the B a pen? Because it was Bic. Fantastic. I mean, you're a yapper, just a very interesting one. That's what I put on my business cards. So fair. It's true. It's true. Oh man, I've yapped so much in my life. I've yapped some of the most insane stuff in the world, and it's been a wonderful ride. Nope, time to retire. Every AP history essay I found a way to tie back to news voice strike no matter what. It's just tying it back to Newsies. It's like you see eraser marks over the words Jack Kelly. Like you see frantic erasing as you're like, wait a minute, no, I can't include that bit. Wait a second. That was a musical. Oh man. Listen, Nap, I'm not homophobic. I'm gay on my father's side. That is an iconic stance. It's honestly why I watch your streams. I would 100% watch the 3-hour extended cut of your robots essay. I don't think you would. I don't think you understand what I cut out of there. Oh god. So much of it had to be cut out. Like, some of it I regret cutting because it led to questions that I answered in the cut segments, but I was like, oh, I cut that. Mostly about my, like, people misunderstanding my stance on political violence. Or rather, the stance that I felt was being taken by this movie in terms of political violence, because we don't often like in a liberal world, and that's liberal as in liberalism, not liberal as in like a liberal party or liberal candidate. But in the liberal world that we exist in, which is a post-World War II world, in the West was guided by liberal theory, and nowadays neoliberal theory, the idea that, like, people are equal and, like, oh, we should try to diplomatically resolve things and violence should always be the last option, very much clashes with how almost anybody ever has actually gained rights. So it's always at odds with itself that we like to believe, and I think in some cases we are at a state where we can handle situations that way. For instance, there was not really a violent resolution to ever occur with the quote-unquote Irish question or the Irish Troubles that occurred in the all the way up into the 1990s, and similarly there won't be a violent answer for issues in Palestine and stuff like that. So it's like all these things are part of the liberal theory, where it's like, okay, violence isn't an option, like that or it's an option, but it's not truly going to bring you back resolution in any meaningful way. Whereas in this movie, they present the idea that, well, actually, yeah, but when push comes to shove and you exhaust every other option, violence is sometimes your only recourse. But anyway, I digress. That's going to get into a way deeper topic than I mean to at the beginning of a Minecraft stream. Oh, sweet Jesus. I have nothing to do all day because my entire family goes to work and I stay home and do jobs. When you say do jobs, I like to think that you, like, you kind of like Snoopy or like or something like that. Like you set up fake like things in your house that people stop by, and your house is actually like 6 different jobs. It's like a salon and a nail care place, and it's also a library, and your family just doesn't know that that's all going on. Oh man. I did get asked some questions about how I could possibly segue from Newsboy strike to JFK assassination, but you know, hey man, where there's a will, there's a way. Oh man. Also today, I think we're gonna be collecting some Blackstone for the top of that roof. And we're also going to get in a lot of Dark Oak. Yo! Out there! They would have wimped out a stone wall. True. Well, that's the thing, is it's like, it's a... what's the word I'm looking for? Tenuous relationship of whether or not we are or are not beyond the point of violence. That is a question that's been asked 3,012 times. Personally, I think ultimately the answer is no, but we are past the point of needing violence as the sole form of recourse, if that makes sense. There are other avenues, and often violence will not bring you resolution as much as it will, but it is the spark to a flame in that way. You know what I mean? Currently making a D&D map. Ooh, I'm working on could do with some help actually. I need names for the continents, cities, and villagers. I hear David is a fantastic name for a villager. You know, it's Sufian, Soup, great name for a villager. It's iconic. It's marketable. You know, it's got a nice ring to it. Oh, to villages. Oh, well. I don't know. My advice with that is don't overthink it. A lot of people overthink naming things like often things are just named like by what they're near. You know what I mean? It's like River End is the name of a village because it's at the river end. Like or River Run, or River, like, often things are just named, like, for what they're geographically near, which, fun facts, gets into the Annals School of History of whether or not, all of history is decided by geography, according to the Annals School. There are the 3 tiers of the ocean, 3 tiers, the undercurrents, the mid-waves, and the foam on top. All of history is decided by geography. So says the Annals School, at least. That's what they'd tell you at the very least. You okay? I'm smashing. I'm fantastic. I'm living La Vida Loca. I assume by geography you mean physical geography. Yes. Yes, the Annals School of Theory basically builds theory into builds history as an ocean, and in that ocean there's the deep undercurrents that actually decide everything in the ocean. Then there's the overarching waves that exist, and then there is the sea foam on top. And the Annals School flips traditional history on its head to say that actually the most insignificant part of history are the quote-unquote great men and the politics and war. So military and political history are actually considered the sea foam in that period, because it argues instead, like, well, no, what decides things in history is largely your geography. Why were the Greeks such a Mediterranean powerhouse of seafaring people? Oh, because their geography was semi-mountainous. Nothing really grew there initially outside of olives. So they needed to create trade to be able to facilitate their existence in that region. And also they had very agreeable seas and a type of timber that was very useful for building ships. So of course they naturally became a seafaring people. So the idea being that, you know, our history is necessitated from our existence in our geographical location. Anyway. Okay, sis, you're what? Huh? Nap, did you watch The one woke teen versus 20 Trump supporters video. No, I did not. I've seen clips. I don't know, man. Listen, I'm sure it's good content. It feels rage baity to me. It feels I don't know. I haven't given it a chance, in fairness, though. Does geography play an important role? Absolutely. Is it the only thing, and are wars insignificant? I would disagree. I didn't say wars are insignificant. I said wars are the least significant element of history. If you think of history as the story of mankind, then wars are a pretty fleeting thing. They have large impact and are the most visible thing, which is why they are the on-top sea foam of rolling waves. They are the most visible thing in their time of existence, but they have little impact in terms of like the average person's life. Overarching. When you look at, usually what's actually impacting them is the economics of a situation, the social stratification capabilities of a situation, and the like. So all that stuff kind of changes over time. Howdy chat, howdy look, it's not even we're trying to get how to Tiger. Fair take. Me and Tyler watched it. It's like 2 a.m. last night. I just lost it. You also watch Parkour Civilizations at 2 a.m.? What is Parkour Civilization? What does that mean? I didn't empty my inventory. I'm going to absolutely kill. Never mind. I'm going to throw myself onto a bed of pillows or something. I hope you've been well, though, Tiger. I hope life's treating you well. I hope all has been as it should be. Also, Naptown is a fantastic name for a village, particularly if you want it to be a village that has a history of at one point being put under a sleep spell by a evil wizard, and then it is henceforth forever known as Naptown. You know what else is a really good take on classism? Do tell. I'm gonna take that idea now. Let's go! No? No what? No, you're not gonna tell me? What? Why'd you bring it up? Enjoy stream. Good night, everyone. Thanks for your help. Good night, enjoy your D&D story writing extravaganza. Forgot about that cool looking nether portal. Oh, what, the nether bleed? Yeah, I don't trust it. Me personally, not a fan. It looks shifty. I don't know. It seems kind of shifty, you know? Just gonna throw like everything in here. Baba Bool. So then I just don't gotta worry about it. Naptown is real. That's where I've been. Gonna take you to Naptown. Oh man. I think it's very trustworthy. It is slowly growing. That's not trustworthy in the slightest. Minecraft Parkour Civilization was this brain rot YouTube series about like, what if the world was just a bunch of layers and every layer was a different layer of parkour difficulty and you have to pass these tests to move up? Why does that sound like a Squid Game episode? Like, why? Why does that sound like it's so Squid Gamey? Yeah, I don't trust this thing one bit. It is, I don't know. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. Leading to corruption, ecological damage is completely normal and a trustworthy thing. Say psych. Say psych right now. I smell naplore. Naplore! Naplore! No, that's crazy. That's crazy. We've had it so recently. We've had it so recently. What are the odds? What are the odds that there's more naplore coming down the pipeline? That'd be crazy. That would be bonkers. Oh, man. You know what I am excited for, by the way? Tomorrow, State of the Play. Oh, boy. There was a leak of what might be being revealed, and if it's and I've only seen 2 of the games listed, because then I was like, oh, I don't want to know, because I'd like to be surprised. But if those 2 games are true, which I won't say, because other people might want to be surprised, then boy howdy, it's going to be a good one. I am going to be live. Well, it's not really tweeting. It's in Discord. I'm gonna be live messaging the Discord chat about it. I'm gonna be like, oh, look at this thing, because it's my favorite thing to do. Is go, oh my god, oh look at the thing. It's great fun, really. Do you mind? Do you mind? Jeez. Some people. And then also it's Minecraft Live this Saturday, which, you know, I'm currently actively trying to rework things, because boy, that came out of nowhere and came up quick. They announced it like 2 weeks ago, and I was like, oh, okay. So I'm shifting around some things, but I should be able to be actually live on that Saturday to be able to watch it. Worst case scenario, we just do a rewatch on the Monday, but I'd like to watch it live, actually live. Do you mean the PlayStation State of the Play? Yeah, which, you know, I don't really play much PlayStation stuff, but they have some good games occasionally, and often those games eventually come to PC. Listen, it's, for me, I just like trailers. I like cool new video. I like hearing about cool new games, and I go, ooh, that seems fun. And that's all I do. That's all I do, because I don't buy the game system. I just go, wow, what a cool looking game. That looks like it took a lot of creativity to make. Trailers are fun. I know, right? They're great. I love them. I have a PS3 now. Ooh, schwanky. Well, I bet you don't have the whatever it was, like $1,000 skin to look like a PlayStation 5 Pro. Jesus Christ. And then I do a big wink at you? What does that mean? What? Why? A big wink? Why are you winking at me? Do you have something in your eye? That's an odd thing to do. No, don't explode! Oh, thank God. What a kind young man. What a kind young man. He didn't explode when I told him not to. Good for you. You can manage yourself very well. And he was hissing and everything too. He got right up to the brink, but I said, nope, you're not allowed. And so he didn't. He didn't explode. He has control. Good, good. What a nice young man. Not my messages. What time does it start again? Which, the State of the Play or the Minecraft Live? But the thing is, the lowest layer doesn't get enough food to sprint jump, so they couldn't move up. It's rigged from the start. The top layer wants everything to stay the same, so they aren't challenged. Dang, dude, that's rough. That sounds like real life. I'm gonna have to skip work on Saturday. Don't skip work for Minecraft Live. Running the D&D campaign currently. Oh, look at you all writing D&D campaigns. Sothra Archfey of the Chaos Frenzy, not evil, but doesn't end up causing bad stuff. More Archfey. Ooh, Archfey. The Fays are always such an interesting grouping. Highlight. Oh, you'll never guess, my friend's brother had a complete edition of Minecraft Story Mode and the entire time, so I didn't have to learn to emulate the PS3 game for 40 minutes before last stream. Oh, well, that's lucky. Congratulations. What if Character Nap tried to stop the Nether Bleed by manually repairing the damage of the corruption, which causes spread faster? You think I caused it to spread faster? You think every time I've tried to patch that, that's what's caused it to spread? No, that's crazy. You sound insane. No, but Nap, you get that it's about classism, right? Because MJ... Do I get that it's about classes? I mean, yeah. That's... Based on what you've described, yeah, that's the most, like... milquetoast, easy to digest, like, version of... Yeah, that's like a really simple allegory for class. It's not even an allegory, really, it just is. Yeah, I get it, yeah. Now, is it that you think MJ didn't get it, or did MJ just think it was silly? I didn't say there wasn't, I said it's... Ah, see, that's what I thought. I was gonna say, I was like, I feel like MJ would have got that it was about classes. I think MJ just would have said, I mean... yeah, it is, but MJ just didn't like it. Okay, it's a little more complex than what I said because I was too tired to remember the details. Wow. Wow, giving me half-baked retakes, wow. I want your badge and your gun on my desk. You're off the force. I need photos of classism in a parkour system. And I won't rest till I get it. Stop, no, don't come up here, no. He died of his own accord. That was nothing to do with me. That was all him, and nothing to do with me. I am going to write a video essay and get called a communist. It's a pretty special feeling, I won't lie. It's pretty great. I had a comment 2 days ago on my Mr. Fox video that I had to, like, because I get pinged when comments are held for review. And so I have to go in every so often and clean out that area. I just go, no, delete, delete, delete. And then one of them was just... was ranting and raving about how awful Fantastic Mr. Fox is because it's all furry propaganda. And I was like, brother, what? Listen, if you found if you found the Fantastic Mr. Fox hot, that's on you, pal. I don't think anybody was forcing you to feel that way. I don't think this was some deep state conspiracy. Oh no, not the furry propaganda. Guys, you don't understand the deep state. They're making me find Fantastic Mr. Fox hot. No. No. Guys, please. We gotta stop this. Oh my god. They put George Clooney's in a fox. No. Oh my god. And it was just, it's such a, the ranting and raving that they had, it was vicious too. Like, I find it funny. I'm not gonna repeat verbatim what they said because it was like unhinged. But my god. I'm like, listen, dude, I don't think anything about this movie should have awakened anything like that. If it did, I don't know if it was propaganda, man. I think maybe you have some things to deal with. Oh my god. Zootopia, on the other hand, that was the goal with which the movie was written. So I should really break that movie down. Yeah, another breakdown out this November, but instead it's just like, okay, I gotta come clean. He's hot, right? You all see it, right? It's just me frantically in front of like a cork board with like little red string connecting things as I'm slowly like getting hot under the collar, just like loosening a tie. I mean, surely it's not just me, right, guys? Oh, that's awesome. Guys, please. Oh man, my brother recommended me I make a YouTube channel complaining about the English language included but not limited to the word octopi as a plural of octopus and the letters C, X, and Q and Y not being a vowel. I don't know if you should make a YouTube channel about the English language if you're gonna use a comma once and then two ands without commas to list the I don't know, pal. The grammar's kind of off there, King. Hate to be the bearer of bad news. But, you know, those in glass houses. Entity in this list. And so it should have, oh, wait for it. What's the word, ladies and gentlemen? Say it with me now. An Oxford comma. Woo! Yeah, we all love the Oxford comma. Oh man. My dad just said furry propaganda or not. It's a true American classic. Is that about Zootopia though, or is that Fantastic Mr. Fox? That's the real question. Oh man. It's not unusual to think furries are attractive. Like, the anthro part of the anthropomorphic means human-like, after all. Wait, scroll past. Making humans plus something extra. It's just fun. Yeah, well, that's my point. I'm just saying it was funny that this person, like, was raving like a lunatic. Like, because this is a video that's almost a year old, and they found it, and we're like, no, your analysis is wrong. This was all propaganda. They're trying to change us as a society. They're trying to ruin us. And I was like, I don't know about that, man. That feels like a bit of a stretch, you know? Oh, man. Oxford comma, I was right. Huh? That, what's an Oxford comma? I've never been to Oxford. I've never been, and therefore it doesn't matter to me. Audibly late and stumbling to the point. An Oxford comma? Oh my god. Thank you, MJ. God bless. Thank you. Your Fantastic Mr. Fox video essay reminded me of my childhood, and I spent ages looking for a very specific audiobook of the Fantastic Mr. Fox read by a specific person so I could listen to it again, reminding me of my childhood. Oh, that's sweet, dude. It's amazing how things like that connect us to like our childhood and stuff like that. Where like little pieces of media where it's like, oh right, read in this very specific voice by this very specific person. It was very obscure. You know what I mean? Like, I think a lot of that's lost in some ways these days because so much is just like mass produced. There's like a lot less. I mean, well, that's not true. There is a lot of little corners to the internet, but it feels like there's a lot less like little corners to like the public airwaves, if that makes sense. It's about Fantastic Mr. Fox. That's one of his favorite movies. Tiger, based, great movie. Tiger is desperately trying to be heard. Brother, you're a Naps Twitch. We're all gay free. Oh my god. Oh man, it's insane for somebody to come into like a comment section swinging so hard. About like, I don't think I've ever heard the concept of furry propaganda. I don't think it's outside of maybe that one video with the guy who like, it was a streamer who was faxed an image of somebody's first soda holding a gun that asked him what was in his fridge, and that but the fridge was fake the whole time. He had a cardboard cutout of a fridge. I don't know the streamer's name, but I feel like that's the only time I would accurately call something furry propaganda. Oh man, I was about to ask if anyone else here is furry though, and if anyone can guess my first soda. It's because it's seems to surprise people what it is. Is it a tiger? Is it tiger? If it's not, I mean, that's poor branding on your part. That's just a lack of brand synchronicity, you know? You gotta work on that one. Oh, we gotta know that clip. Yeah. Oh, it's a great clip. That was Wayner Radio TV. That wasn't someone's persona. It was just a character that was Anthro. Oh, maybe he called it that. Maybe he said, someone sent me their persona holding a gun, and I just assumed that that's what it was. But I guess, yeah, technically they could have just been art that anybody had. I like the little corner of the internet I've recently found. Creator with pet rats. Oh, that I watch the other creator who has no particular theme for his channel. He just makes whatever he wants. Me. Oh man, how many subs do you think I'd drop if tomorrow I put up part 7 to part 7 to Star Wars whatever, the Last Jedi, whatever the hell it was. If I put Cal Kestis, Jedi Survivor, if I put part 7 up, you think it would tank the channel? You think I'd lose thousands in a day? Oh man, I've been waiting for you to finish Star Wars for years. Oh man, no, that ain't happened. That's what happened with that, funny enough, was it's not that I stopped because like video essays took off. I stopped for 2 reasons. One, I had recorded and the recording got corrupted, and then I was like, well, now what I do, I can't go back to, I just did 2 hours of recording. I can't go back to where I was in the game unless I like replay the game. I had no save file to return to. So that was a problem. And then I was like, honestly, it's one of the lower performing series on the channel, so why is this the Creeper Convention? Jesus Christ. There's like 100 of them. And by 100, I mean, you know, if each one of these 4 represented 25. Hey! 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 So does is actually not a tiger. Bad brand. Has stripes. Is in a veil. Basically an alien raptor. Like a dinosaur raptor, not bird raptor. And they have 4 years. Oh wait, I thought those were like a slightly different thing. If it was like lizard based. I apologize. I don't know too much about it. I really like most of what I know has come from this chat. I plan on streaming and stuff. Eventually, my account is called Bunry. So yeah, take a guess as to mine is, fellas. I do also like moths. Is it a fox? Is it a fox named Nick One? Guys, get another good type. Is it Rorschach? I'm gonna guess Rorschach. Does that count? Can Rorschach be one? It's Avali, not Avail. Oh, Avali. Okay. Once again, if it's not Rorschach, I think you're missing out on brand synergy there. In fairness, I don't think I realized how many. I don't think I realized how many of you guys are furries. Mental illness in it? You can't say that! Oh my god. Okay, we'll place this stuff up here. Not where I wanted that to go. This is gonna go here. I need to go plant these and probably get another stack. I need you to explode. You will start coughing in 10 days. What does that mean? What? I really only have her because of VR chat, and it's easier to be a silly little guy if I'm simply not using a human avatar. Simply make the most human avatar. Make the most, like, tirelessly work for 13 years on the most, like, down to the pores and the, like, skin tension, like, to make the most, so much so that it meets the Silicon Valley. And then you'll be set. I said Silicon Valley. That's not what I meant. That's not. That's not what I meant at all. Oh man. Oh god, now I'm blanking on the word. I don't mean Silicon Valley. That is a place with the tech people. Oh god, what's it called? The No Good Valley, the Valley of Uncanny. It's the Uncanny Valley. Yes, Uncanny. That's what. Not Silicon or whatever. Anyway, dear God. The No Good Valley. Listen, I was struggling. I was floundering, please. Please. Oh no. The Good for Nothing Valley. Yeah, they'll call it that. Yeah. Better hit us with the when I walk alone in the shadow of death. Oh, yeah. Let me get on my guitar. Yeah, let's try. Oh man, what a time to be alive. The kinda scary valley. This feels a little wacky valley. Don't you and me. I can get on my guitar and have join me in PC. Oh my god. A little cookie crazy, little cookie crazy valley is not like normal valleys. Cookie and crazy. The Skibidi Valley is great. No, that's a bridge too far. Oh. Please, it's the Skibidi Riz Valley. Please, for the love of God. Oh, I thought you said the Sketch Valley, like Sketch the streamer. I was like, oh my god. It's the Skibidi Riz Valley in Ohio, please and thank you. I'll have you know. Huh, why that deer on two-leg valley? Why is that deer pulling off its hooves like a pair of gloves? Why does it have human-like hands? Huh, I don't like this. This perturbs me. That boy just ain't right. Oh man, if any of you ever get a chance to watch that old show, King of the Hill, highly recommend it. I've been watching it recently with a friend of mine. Great show. Great show. God, I mean, we watch it because, like, he based his D&D character on Hank Hill. Sort of. I mean, he plays a changeling, and one of his main personas is Hank Hill. And so it's just great, but my god. Woo! Nap will never beat the 14-year-old allegations. What do you mean? Oh, because I said it's Skibidi Riz in Ohio. Okay, sure. What the Sigma? You can't. You can't. You can't get away from this. I am just hip and with it. I am like the youth. Oh my god, propane and propane accessories. Exactly. Oh man. Because it's great, because he plays a warlock, so he's just able to be like, oh well, time to get cooking, and he absolutely just cooks little goblins and orcs and such up on a big old barbecue that he summons. Oh, what a time to be alive. The joke is over now. My PR team has told me I can't. Mellow. Watch King of the Hill for a hot minute. It's actually very good. It's also like aged well, I think. There's this one great bit in it where he meets George W. Bush. And he's all excited all episode. And then when he finally meets him, he like shakes his hand, and it's like a limp handshake, and it shakes Hank to his core. Like he can't get over it for the rest of the episode, and it's like, I can't vote for him. He's got a limp handshake, Peggy. Oh my god, it's insane. There's also an episode where it snows in Texas, and it's like a second Armageddon. Later turned out to be true, and I don't know, what was that, 2021 when like the big snow in Texas happened, and like it put them into the Stone Age? When was that? Was that 2021 or 2022? You say Sigma, Skibidi, or anything else of that caliber, I will commit many war crimes. Which ones? Some of them are, you know, permissible, I suppose. I don't know, man. I ain't the hag. No chance to become war crimes. Boil your spleen. Why? Because I said Skibidi. Boy, never get into jazz scatting, King. They say Skibidi all the time. They say Skibidi be bop 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 boom bow 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 bow. I'm not scared now. Skibidi bada 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 whoop. Bada bada whoop. Skibidi bada bada whoop. Skibidi bop. You know, of all the times to be alive, I'm so glad it's right now. Oh. If you can't appreciate the innate comedy in like a world slowly boiling while its youth says Skibidi toilet, like, we're so am I cooked, Chad? They say to the teacher. Like, oh man, what a time. Wow, that's great. That's swell, man. I'm in your walls. Joke's on you, I don't have walls. I'm an open book. I'm emotionally available. I don't put up walls. Doesn't live in a flat. He's normal. Hey, this is just in. This is MJ just admitted I'm normal. Let's go. This is a W. Fry my appendix? Tonsils into pastries and sell them? Well, that's all rather violent for the words Skibidi and Riz. Tone it down, little king. Tone it down. I'll put you in timeout. I'll put you in timeout. Don't think I won't. Gotta settle with that. Hey. Skeleton! Oh, he's a terrible shot. Did you see that? He missed twice! Oh, what a loser. Oh man. That guy's gonna be at home all night thinking about that. Oh, he's gonna be in a cold shower. He's gonna be in a cold shower thinking about how he missed those shots. Oh. Now my dad make beef stew. You want some? Yeah. Give me a bowl. Come on, hand some over. What's in it? It's probably delectable. Oh man, I could go for a good beef stew. Oh man, beef stew's great. And I genuinely horrify the impact of unfettered internet access is heaven. No, I think it can only be good. Truly, this is the greatest timeline. Learning to read was cringe, and they're right. And they're so brave. They're so brave for saying what we're all thinking. Oh, man. I'll be right there with it. There are plenty of things I wish I could unread now that you mention it. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Listen, we got it all wrong. Return to the caves. Return. Return to the caves. Reject modernity. Oh man, listen. When I die, I want to be on this. When I die, I want to be on the same wavelength as my ancestors. I want to be up there with Unga Bunga, and I want to be able to understand all of his thought process as a caveman of why he thought me smash friend with big rock for fun. I want to be up there with him. I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, dude. Return to monk. Yes, exactly, monkey. Oh. Perfection. Perfection incarnate, I tell you. Return to the primordial soup. This is from COVID, not internet access, but my brother is teaching kids who don't know what numbers mean. He asked 163 minus 3, and they didn't know. They were in year 5. I don't even know what that means. I don't know what is year 5? What does that mean? Am I gonna have to look up like the transition calculator between like British and American? Like what? I think I'm already there. Oh my god. Bop. I mean, listen, I'll level with you on a reel for it. I think there are genuine problems currently existing with internet access for children who are far too young to be having as much unfettered access as they do. At the same time, I don't know, man. I like, there's a lot of brain rot, like MLG clips and brain rot, and like brain rot of past generations is just as bad in many ways. Like, when you look up slang from like, I don't know, like the 80s, or slang from the 90s, or from the 2000s, or from the 2010s, like, then you're like, oh, okay, there's lots of nonsensical words in here too, and then like, you keep going, like, I think a lot of it's pretty cyclical. People have been worried about like the children can't do math and the children can't read has been a in newspapers and like a news item for over a century. And if you want, and it gets worse if you think it's like people being like, oh, kids today, they just don't want to learn. That's been the case since like stone tablets. I think a lot of it's blown out of proportion. I think there are genuine problems, but I don't think it's as like society ending as some people think. Gnarly is pretty radical, bro. Dude, it's totally tubular, man. Oh, let's get crunk, bro. Oh, dude, cowabunga, man. Oh, bodacious. Gag me with a spoon, dude. Like, there's so much slang from past times. Children in 4th grade didn't know what numbers mean. You may as well be asking what A plus B is. Hey man, I didn't know what numbers meant in the 4th grade. Like, you know, I was like, yay. Exactly. Oh my god. That is thebomb.com. Oh man. YOLO. Like, there were people jumping off buildings screaming YOLO. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, there's lots of other problems. The difference is how short the videos are now, and their attention spans are getting obliterated. My attention span is also obliterated. Hey, I mean, you show up to a 4-hour stream multiple times a week. I don't know. Again, like I said, I think there are genuine problems. It's not that I think it's like a total non-issue. I just think there's a lot of people spelling it out to be like the doom of the universe, when like, I think those efforts are better spent doing maybe some like other doom of the universe things, like actual doom of the universe type deals. Maybe look at a climate change board, stuff like that, you know? Not you, I'm not talking to anybody specifically, I'm talking just vaguely. Thing with the numbers is an impact of COVID. They were in reception in year 1 when it happened and missed the foundational knowledge, and actually are trying to build a foundation that isn't there. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I think that is a problem, but I also think it's like, okay, there is a way to adapt. It's like, also, I think the major problem is there's an inability or unwillingness to hold students back because of the social development that issues that cause. But it's like, if it's such a grade-wide problem, it sounds like, okay, well then maybe just everyone gets held back a year. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, if it's truly so foundationally problematic to every student, then like those would be the answers. Oh, it didn't come through. I clicked yes. Oh. I was talking about the issue my dad and brother have completely. Oh yeah, no, like I said, I do believe these are issues. I'm speaking more broadly to the fact that there's a lot of people who will talk about these issues. Again, not talking about anybody here specifically, but we'll talk to these issues as like, this is the end of the universe. No one, all the students, they're all failures. They're never gonna be anything. They don't even, all they care about is eat hot chip, skibbity riz, and lie. Just a few, but it's a bigger problem than it's ever been. Yeah, probably. I don't doubt it, but I just don't know, like, I don't know if blaming brain rot terms is like the way to go, per se. You know who is to blame? That Jimmy Beast. I want him sent to the principal's office and expelled. Mr. Electric, send him to the principal's office. I want him expelled. Oh, Jimmy Beast. I can't believe he's putting 5G connectors into his Lunchables knockoff. I can't believe, monster. Straight to jail. I want Mr. Beast sent straight to jail. No court, no trial. All of his rights are suspended. I want him in a comical amount of chains. Like just a full body wrap of chains that's like unnecessary. And one of them Hannibal Lecter masks. I want him to be in one of the masks as well. Oh my god. Can you imagine? Brought before the UN. This Jimmy Beast. Oh man. I think we'd peak as a society in that moment. I think that would be the apex of humanity. Did I see? I thought I saw illagers. I guess not. Let me sleep. Let me sleep. Let me sleep. Oh, thank God. Oh man. One thing, by the way, that I'm very excited for the state of the play tomorrow. I really am hopeful. I don't know if they will or won't, but it's been so long, and I want any news on the Insomniac Wolverine game, dude. Like, I just want to know what it's gonna look like. Cause listen, Spider-Man, I get it. I'm like, okay, yeah, traversal makes sense. I don't know if this is gonna be set in a city, if it's gonna be at like the X Mansion and you leave there to go do missions. Like, I don't know what their plan is. But coming off the back of Deadpool and Wolverine, high expectations. Dog just jumped up on the counter looking to steal food from us, and I caught him, and there was no food. There's just spoons. Wow. Wow, and you ruined his day, and you're happy about this? I had my confidence restored at the Edge Shoppers. I heard some kid talking to his mom about Lunchly, listed all the things that were in it, and then the kid went on to say how bad it is for you. Based kid. Give them $1 million. Yes. Oh my god. It's just crazy that it's like, oh, you know who we should buy? You know who? You know. Hey, you know who we should buy our kids' school lunches from? The guy who's in multiple legal scandals over his energy drink and other multiple legal scandals of scamming his audience repeatedly, and has just been like perpetually conning people ever since like the beginning, where he started with like, I don't know, he's showing a dead body or whatever. Like, oh my god, it's insane. It's an insane thing to be like, you know who I should get in bed with? You know who I should do a deal with? Logan Paul, why not? Good job, Jimmy. I keep hitting allow, and I feel like it keeps deleting the post from that auto mod catches. And here, where's been Trump? True. It's so crazy. Also, yo, Canadian Auto. How's life? How's the wife? How's the keys? Hopefully good. He steals so much food. He's so chill, but he's a jerk with food. I love him. He hates me. I love him. He hates me. Are you sure it's not a cat? What do you mean? Oh, that's rough. Oh my god. What kind of dog? Oh, I did not mean to put those leaves there. Set all those in there. They should be good for now. Blackstone's gonna be a bit of a problem. I'm gonna go get some deep slate first. No bueno. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. I have 25 people about to walk in the door the next half hour, and I'm working alone. Have you considered barring the door and faking a heart attack? Have you considered barring the door and turning off the lights and pretending no one is home? Have you considered pretending that you don't speak English and they cannot order from you? All of these options exist. All could be yours. I helped calm him down for anxiety during the fire, and then all the roommates went back into the house to get their burning stuff, and he doesn't even remember it because everyone in the household has memory issues. Oh, even the dog. Even the dog, no. No. That's actually devastating. Poor little guy. Yeah. I do wonder what they're gonna show off for Minecraft Live this year. Well, I guess it's not gonna be all of it. I don't know. It sounds like the change, my guess is the change in formula they're doing is that they're not doing the usual, like, and here you can participate in the South African apartheid in Minecraft now, which once again, might I remind you, was a real thing that they did, that they were like, well, in Minecraft education mode, participate in the apartheid, and you're like, wait a minute, what? Look for a sweep for landmines in Cambodia, and I was like, what are they doing? But I imagine they're gonna cut that stuff. It sounds like they want to do like a much shorter thing. Yeah, 2. Yeah, I know they're doing 2, and so I wonder if the 2 is gonna be they're gonna do like 2 short ones that are just like really only about Minecraft, because they're not developing Legends anymore. So I don't know, like that section's gone, and they're not doing dungeons anymore, so that section's gone. They might do something about their charity, but they specifically said against apartheid. Oh my god. I know they said hell fight against it's still participating. Listen, hey, it's still participating. It's still participating. 3-hour segment on Minecraft Story Mode 3. Let's go! Yeah, one of the Minecraft lives. They, for education mode, and it came out of nowhere. It came out of nowhere as like examples of like what they could teach you. So it's like, it's ways for kids to like learn history and stuff like that. So it's like, oh, March with Martin Luther King in Minecraft. And then like the next one, protest South African apartheid, and it like had the here. Well, I have to bring this up. I can't not. It was unhinged. This was not last year. The one, so Minecraft Live 2022, I think. Maybe it was maybe it wasn't 2022. Maybe it was 2023. We'll find out. Legend section, no. Boy, that really went nowhere. Huh? Wow, they dedicated a lot of time to Minecraft Legends, you know that? Oh yeah, the Batman DLC, I forgot about that. Mob Vote, Minecraft Dungeons, Education Collection. I feel like it's in that segment. It's skimming it. I don't see it. I'm looking for it in the education segment, but maybe it was in the 2021 one. I feel like it was in this one. It was 2022. I forgot. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, one second. Oh my god, this is perfect. This is so sick. This is astounding. Oh my god, no, not the hydrate right now. No, please. Late reply, but I prefer to keep my job now if I have bills to pay. Okay, I guess. You know, whatever. I guess. Fine. I guess that makes sense. Lame, but you know, whatever. Gonna throw to be right back, and then we're gonna. Here. Oh god, how do I switch this over? All right, here, 1 second. Let me pause the music. Oh, this is so stupid. This is such a stupid aside. Oh my god. So they had
Learn
Peace
from
Builders.
history with Peace Builders, a series of adventures created with the Nobel Peace
Yeah,
Center
what adventures?
and
Do
Games
tell.
for Change. Meet 4 Nobel Peace Prize laureates and help them avoid and solve conflict, learning the skills needed to craft
Oh, okay,
peace.
that's nice. That's nice.
Clear landmines to save a Cambodian village. Protest the unjust apartheid system. Support refugees after an earthquake. We can all help create more peace.
It's so out of nowheres. Like right before this is like
Head Start.
video game stuff. Like just totally, like just an hour and 20 minutes of video game. And then just randomly, they're like, clear landmines in Cambodia. Apartheid, and they make it Minesweeper.
Clear landmines to
Like,
save a Cambodian
they
village.
made it a game of Minesweeper. That's insane. That's such a crazy choice. Oh my god.
Protest the unjust.
Like, hey, wait. Do you think I could be? Do you think they let players choose if they were going to be the protester or the person they made? This means they coded and created in Minecraft the capabilities of vehicles specifically to make the police like the police brutal police occupation vehicles of the apartheid government of South Africa that they used to like run people over. It's got a reinforced bumper. Why did they add who? I need to know who at Mojang worked in that. Like who was like, oh no, I can't come to lunch today, guys. Sorry, I'm working on the water cannons. I'm working on the tear gas. I'm working on the mechanics for tear gas in Minecraft. My bad, can't come. Oh my god, it's so unhinged. And it's like that, and then that's it. It never comes back up. They never readdress it. They just go like, yeah, that's anyway. That's part of it. Oh my god, dude. The stuff they've done. It's so crazy. It's so crazy and I love it. Oh, and it's a black screen. There we go. My least favorite part of my job is that my days off tend to be in the middle of the week, and some of the reason my friends don't go to the get talking to Tuesday night. Yeah, for some crazy reason. I mean, you know, that just means you gotta do something different, like pick up a hobby, model cars. I hear those are fun. Lego. Train sets. I hear people love trains. I hear there's lots of people in this world who are really big on trains. There's that one guy on TikTok who's always got his like camera that's like forward facing to him and it's got like a fisheye lens so it makes his face all distorted. I don't know his name, but he loves trains. They're like his favorite thing. He's in Britain and he's just all he does is chase trains. It's his like favorite thing. Good for him. Honestly, he seems like the happiest person I've ever come across in my life. I'm like, good for that man. I have enough car trouble with my real car as it is. Yeah, but then you won't have it with your model car. You see, it gives you a sense of balance. You could there's an entire culture of that in Japan. Of train chasing? I'd believe it. Train otaku, that's awesome. I'd believe it, especially when they got like, well, they got the crazy stuff like bullet trains and stuff there. Trains in Japan are actually so sick. Like the fact that they got this whole network built out that's so on time that like not the conductor, what's the word? I guess it's the conductor. The conductor on a train can write you a note to be late to work. Because it's like, if you're late because of the trains, they'll be like, yeah, no, that's crazy. That never happens. So that is absolutely the train's fault. They like personally apologize to you. Stranger Things have come out of Japan. No, Stranger Things was made by Netflix. It's an American TV show. I don't know what you mean. Set in the 80s. It's actually more about like the US and Russia than anything, yeah. And a really messed up version of Vecna. That's not really Vecna. What? What? Hey, you walked into this. It's on you, pal. Hey, that is entirely your fault. You can't tee something up like that and not expect me to take a crack at it. Come on. Oh, God. Oh, why? Why do you gotta poignate up? Sweet Jesus. Oh, the life I live. What was I talking about earlier? Something. It was something I got off the topic of that I wanted to stay on. Oh, the Wolverine game. Yeah, I'm very curious how they're gonna do movement for it. Just because, like, the Spider-Man games make sense. It's web slinging. That's easy. Games where, like, they like Batman, grappling hook. That's how they do that. Superman, he can fly. Like, everything else makes sense. But Wolverine, like, are they gonna give him a Harley? Are they gonna be like, yeah, he can ride up the side of a building on his motorcycle? Like, I just don't know how they translate the traversal they're doing, so I wonder if they're gonna just do something totally different. But then it would feel weird to be getting Insomniac to do it. Oh, not another one. Just runs really fast. He's very small. Matter of fact, I don't think he can run very fast. He often gets thrown. It's called a fastball special. He is very often thrown. It is abnormal for him to be purely just hoofing it somewheres. But yeah, so I wonder. Yeah, I guess it'll also be cool because, like, if they do that, the villains that he has there's not that many, like, Wolverine, like, there's villains that he has, you know, like Sabretooth and stuff like that, and a lot of X-Men villains can be considered Wolverine villains, but it's like, are they gonna do this game with no other X-Men? That just feels like it'd be weird. I don't know. I think, obviously there's no way to know until it comes out, but I'm very curious if we'll get any gameplay tomorrow, because it's been, oh God, it's probably been like 3 years. Has it been 3 years since that was announced? No, it would have to be less than that. I only started streaming three and a half years ago. That was announced in probably maybe late 2022. Let's find out. Insomniac Wolverine. It's meant. Oh my God, it was 3 years ago. It was September of 2021. I fully was like, no, surely not. I don't think it could have been then. But it was. Oh. What a throwback time. A simpler time. Where all you had to do was hoard toilet paper. I wonder how many of those people still have that. Like, I need to know the sheer volumes, you know? Like, how many people have, like, a vault of toilet paper at this point from the pandemic? Like, those people who were like, oh, this is gonna be the money of the future, and, like, they just hoarded it for no reason. I wonder how many, I guess the actual question is, I wonder how many of those people have subsequently passed away, and now their, like, next of kin is left with just an obscene amount of toilet paper. Like, was it willed to anyone? Do you think anybody's will has ever read, like, and to my son, I leave my 33 billion pounds of toilet paper? Crazy how it's been 3 years and you're still 13. I'm going to fight someone. I'm going to kick you into the sun. Mark my words. Unbelievable. I want to know if anyone was truly made a profit from that stuff. Like, it's toilet paper. It's not exactly gonna sell on the black market. Mark my worms. Yeah, well, that's the thing, is it's like, I don't know if anybody, maybe, I'm sure some did in those very early days. I'm sure somebody did buy it when, like, there was none anywhere. Someone would have had to. But it's like, bruh, what are you gonna, like, you bought like a room full of toilet paper. What are you going to do with all of that? Customers are due soon. Best of luck, King. I'll pray for your survival. Adios. Stay safe. Build a fort. My God. Honey, no, you can't come in. This is my fort. These are my divorce papers, dear. I'll just leave them at the drawbridge. Oh my God. I'm leaving you. I'm taking the kids. No, I can't escape my fort. No, what have I done? Oh. Also, Ghost of Tsushima 2. I'm very excited if they announce that. If they announce that, I will not shut up about it. You know, apologies in advance, but I will be screaming. So annoyed about people buying all the toilet papers and nobody can get it without buying it from them. We still think landlords are perfectly reasonable. Who's we? Who's this we we're talking? Hey, is that the royal we you're using there? Who's we? Oh man. You know what? The funniest part of the debate, actually, was that that Kamala Harris like glossed over and refused to just say the word landlord. Like when she was condemning them because of like how, like, you know, shady practices, that she was like, yeah, I'm gonna break those up. Like she refused to use the word landlord. I think she used the phrase like to those, and then she paused and went, individuals that control land that people rent. Like it was like, just say the word landlord, just say it. Oh my God. We being the general populace, I don't know. I think you're speaking for yourself. I think you actually like landlord. You know what? You know, I actually think you might be the most pro landlord here. Tisk tisk. Oh God. I guess the real question, though, for Sony in this upcoming State of the Play tomorrow is just going to be, like, whether or not they're capable of sticking the landing or not. Like, are they going to address Concord, for instance? Are they going to even... Because the weirdest thing is, like, that... You know what my hope is? You know what my hope above hopes is that that TV series made by the people who made... Life, Death, and Robots, or Love, Death, and Robots, who are now making this show called Secret Level, which I think has 10 episodes, and one of them will be about Concord. And they've said, they're like, yeah, we're still doing it. My hope above hopes is that episode turns out to be like the greatest episode of television ever made, and people are like, no, bring back Concord, no, and then Sony does, and then it fails again, just like Morbius. Just like how the internet convinced Sony to bring Morbius back to theaters. Oh man, like, no, I was busy, please, I was busy that day, bring it back, please. No, you don't understand. I'd love to see Morbius. Sony, if I had the chance to, I would have totally gone. No, Sony, please bring me back my Morbius. Oh, it'd be the greatest feeling in the world. Nothing could surpass it. put me in front of a landlord, and the world would be one landlord emptier. You know, you mean in a video game, right? In a video game, King. You can't make threats in a Twitch chat. Oh my god. No tact. No tact in the vernacular. Just blatant self-reporting. What's the FBI man gonna say, huh? What's he gonna say? What are you gonna say when he goes, well, here it is. You saying you're going to... oh, King. Gonna send them to Mars. Now. You're 2 seconds away from getting a mean timeout. You were 2 seconds away from getting a mean timeout there, King. Oh my god. Who is the FBI? Among Us? Oh my god. Where's the Among Us movie? Actually, wait, no, they are making that now that I think about it. Wait a second, they are actually making that. I forgot they're making the Among Us movie. Wait a minute, I wonder how well that's gonna do. I hope it's great. I hope they make the Among Us movie, and I hope they go for like a real Clue vibe. You know what I mean? Where like, yeah, like, cause the movie Clue's fantastic, and so I hope they go for a real Clue vibe with the whole thing. Don't take it too seriously. Dead by Daylight. Oh, yeah. I think the final push of Mario really solidified like, video game movies can make money. I'm surprised that Borderlands didn't cause a falter in that, but it seems to not have. Seems that everybody's still like, yup, they can make money. I didn't grab my Dark Oak that I needed. Gonna grab that, and I'm actually gonna put these in here. I forget who's in the Among Us movie. It's like actually famous people, I think. Among Us movie. IMDb. I wonder if they're going to put Sykkuno in it. Can't find it. I can't see it for whatever reason, but anyway, I know they are planning to make it. I just don't know who's in it. It's a TV. Oh, is it a TV show instead of a movie? Okay, that makes more sense. We already knew the person who made that movie was awful at making movies. It had nothing to do with being Borderlands. Yeah, that's true. I also think Borderlands is a franchise best left to the 2010s, but you know, I think it's kind of lived its life. I feel like Borderlands 3 was pretty concise to just being like, oh, okay, yeah, maybe this is maybe we're done here. You know what I mean? Now I need to see through is bad. Let's not beat around the bush. Which is a shame because I really liked I like ProZD as an actor, so and he got to be in it, so I was very excited for him. Show. Oh, maybe it was Patton Oswalt that I was thinking of. Oh yeah, and Elijah Wood and Ashley Johnson and stuff like that. Wait, is it out? Has it aired? No, it'll arrive in late 2024 or maybe early 2025. Okay. Kill off one of the characters most integral to the lore. You can't recover from that. The game killed the franchise in terms of its story and people's interest in a new game. What do you mean? But they're making Borderlands 4. Interest can't be dead. They wouldn't be making a fourth one if interest were dead. Come on. Don't be silly. Actually, I wonder if I have. That is an excellent little question. I wonder if I have any birch kicking around. I feel like yes, I do. Oh, wondrous days. Truly stupendous. Like the main character from Minecraft Dory mode? Yes, the main character of Minecraft Dory mode. How'd you know? How'd you know it was the main character of Minecraft Dory mode, dude? That's crazy. No one wants Borderlands 4. We have Borderlands 2 and we like that one enough. Thank you very much. Well, but the Telltale one was good. There was that Telltale one. This probably is gonna look gross, by the way. I'm trying things. I think I want a checkerboard pattern. I don't know if I'll stick with birch as like the option, but I think I think I'll probably end up changing it out for like stripped logs, maybe. Yo, Tyler, how was the hike? Tyler, you were here earlier. Oh my god, Tales of Borderlands great, true. It is, and that also killed off somebody integral to the lore. So I don't see the big problem. You know, that like you're talking about something that the Tales from the Borderland also did. So I think you're a hypocrite. I wasn't here earlier. I was at work. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. He said he wasn't here earlier, therefore he could not have been first. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. If Telltale Games came back from dead, but like for real this time, just to make one more Minecraft story mode game and then died again without a doubt, Patton Oswalt will return as Jesse in a heartbeat before another VA confirmed or denied returning. Oh yeah, but Patton Oswalt just has fun, dude. I mean, that guy's definitely got enough money. He doesn't have to like worry about oh, is this role gonna kill my career? You know what I mean? Like, he just does what he seems to like. That's been my gauge on Patton Oswalt. I think he started as a comedian, actually, in like the 90s. I think he's had an interesting career. Yeah, I'll probably change it, but oh well, it's there for now. It's there for now. But like, to not spoil the end of Borderlands 3, it made it so that there was no way for the story to progress because the character and the MacGuffin required to progress the story were both destroyed. Well, I guess we'll see because they're making a fourth, so maybe there's maybe somehow Palpatine has returned, you know? Somehow he's managed it, you know? He's only gone and done it. No. And then we'll do stairs up to that, but for now we're just gonna do that. They should make Borderlands 4 a movie. Borderlands movie could never go wrong. You're so right. How does it feel to be so right all the time, King, huh? I've probably said too much anyways, so oh well. Simply rip off the Band-Aid. Explain it all in deep detail. Leave nothing to the imagination. Yeah, we'll just do another flat. We'll just do a flat dark oak top. If actually had a good cast and crew, no offense to the cast and crew of the Borderlands movie, but some poor choices were made, that yeah, I think it would work. I actually don't know if I think the casting was the problem with the Borderlands movie. I think it was honestly, like, because most of those actors have delivered good performances in their lives, so and particularly in genre work. So I really do think it was more of a problem of like writing and directed than it ever was the problem of like, oh, the cast wasn't right. That's not for me. That's not me saying that I think the cast was right. I'm just saying that, like, I don't know if that's what I would flag as like the biggest. I wouldn't even put it in like the top 5 problems of that movie. But hey, you know what I will say for it? Me personally, I think the Borderlands movie is still better than the Halo TV series Paramount made. And I stand by that. Oh, Kingdom. Oh, wonderful. What's it look like? What's it look like? Videos, shaders, combat shaders. The jobs or anything. Definitely some interesting choices. Well, I'm not saying you said I'm not saying you said they're bad at the job. I'm just saying that you don't think that they were like the right choices for the role. Is the vibe that I'm getting. Lore time? No, it's not lore time. I'm literally just looking out over the thing. I just thought it was cool. Yippee! Yippee-oh! Actually, if I do cylinders, I think that'll make the lanterns move, right? Yes, it will. It makes them move. Yes. I don't prefer cylinder. I love complementary more, but I do like how it makes things move. I like that. the lanterns sway and like the leaves move a little bit. They rustle. But I don't know, it makes everything feel very like that's so like that is like atomic levels of oversaturated. And some sort of plug-in or something to make it so that whenever someone says lore in chat, it makes the little noise stuff. Oh yeah, yeah, it just goes ding. Somebody mentioned lore. MJ goes, lore? No, come on. We're building. We're not doing lore today. Come on. Be reasonable. Or BTTV. That's true. God, I love BTTV. It's so fun. I love it so much. Like, look at that. Look at that little guy. Look at him down there. Look at him dance. Oh, he's so great. Oh, look at him. He's jiving. He's a little skeleton dancing. Twitch doesn't let me do that, but BTTV, oh boy, it lets me do it. Yeah, look at him dance. Ow. All right, that's it. It's oh. The tower is actually beginning to take shape. What a wonderful day. What a magical time to be alive. That's not what I wanted in the slightest. There we go. Then I have to figure out what I'm doing with that. But yay, tower! Yeah, now let's drop it tilted towers or something. Or tomato towers. Tilted towers, tomato towers? It's one of those two. Or is it tomato town? I think it's tomato town with tilted towers. Is that right? Yeah! Yeah! Look at him go! Look at the little raccoon! Oh, let's go! Oh my god. Oh, he's great. He fills me with such joy and whimsy. Alright, we'll need to start doing some side work on that. But interim. I need to cut these into some more stone brick. Or not stone brick, what's the word I'm looking for? Quartz brick. Of course. Oh, how very droll. Okay, I should probably actually fill in this creeper hole from forever ago, huh? Hey, Mr. Horse, hey. Probably not a good thing to do. Probably. Please, I would love to just I would love to not lose my world this way, King. I'd love if you could just like love me. Why do you know that does that, huh? Why do you keep going back there? You know that's what that does. You know that hurts. I'm just gonna get dirt. I'm just gonna fill in the place. What if I uploaded clips to the Voz Jailers shorts? What about that, Nap? That sounds like you're taking on work. That sounds like, that sounds really cool, but also like, no, that's editing, that's work, that's, What am I looking for? What am I here for? What was I doing? Dirt! Right! Dirt. I forgot all about it. I was too distracted with the bone zone. I was like, oh, dancing. No, that's not. I didn't say that as two sentences. I said that as one continuous statement, King. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. I'll leave it at that. We'll talk about it. Time to get this horse out of the out and away. Oh, perfect. He's not in like the depths of the area, so it's easy enough to fill in. Oh, are you gonna leave on your own accord? Yeah, you don't like me very much. I get it. All right, it's fine. I understand. You're a prima donna. I understand. Prima donna girl. Yeah, I get it. All I ever wanted was the world. Prima donna girl. Meh. Love me. Please! Come in! Come in! Come in! Stop this nonsense at once! Oh, let's go! All right, now I need to just actually get a, Wait, what? Huh? How do I get the thing off him? Why can't I? Why won't it when I open the inventory? Why does it show me his inventory? What? But I want the saddle back. I hate this pig with every fiber of my being. He has caused me nothing but problems in life. There's a horse in the hospital. This never happened before. Oh my god. Crouch and right click the pig. That's what I tried. I crouched and right clicked them. I tried opening inventory on top of them. I tried everything and it didn't work. I think that pig has that saddle forever. I think he just gets to keep it. But I can at least take my horse friend up here, right? Come in. Come in. Yeah, there we go. And now I lead you back in. No, not into the hole again. Okay, let's go this way then. Hey, yeah. No, this way. All right. And now, yeah. Now this way. Now this way. Snapped. Where did it snap? Yeah, nope, this way. This way. Come in. Yeah. Very good. Very epic. Very cool. Hacker. Come on. Please. For the love of God. This way! You have a lead on you! Why aren't you coming with me? You love me already! Come in! Get down from there. Hey. Hey. All right, now come through this way. Simple. Oh, no. Okay, that's... Yep, that was too small. Okay, but now it's big enough. Okay, good. Good. Now this way. And, no, the pig escaped, you fiend. I don't really care about the chickens, to be honest. They were just kind of here. I don't think I actually ever put the chickens in here, like, intentionally. I feel like where'd that pig go? You get over here. You stop that foolishness. You get in here. Whatever your name was, Jeremiah or something. I don't know, Mello was too quick on the draw and now I couldn't kill you. Jesus. Horse is very demure. Wants a pet horse. I've got pet horses. I got lots of horses. I don't need this guy. I don't need this schmuck. I just feel that you guys would lose your marbles if I just started slaughtering them. You don't tend to care about the chickens, so in fairness, so I'm not as worried about that. And what can I get rid of? I guess this, oh, there we go, baby chicken. Baba-boom. Hey, come here. Hey. Thank you. Levi? Oh, is that the name of the pig? That makes sense. Did you know that, or did you consult the wiki? Did you know that, or was that a deep pull from the ageless wiki? I actually don't even know if that thing still exists now that I think about it. Presumably it does in some capacity. There's a wiki since when? Tyler, a while, a couple of years. I don't know if it still exists though, so in fairness, it might no longer exist. I knew it off the top of my head. God bless. Quick on the draw. Oh my god. Important things like my friend's birthday or my medical information. What do you mean? Levi's name's so important. And no! I have to do it to him. I have to do it. It's Listen, I have to do it to him. A requirement. I was required by law to do that. After so long of Tyler being the prime guy, I needed to. Oh, what a character. Church Prime Friday. Let's go! W. This Friday, Mortal Kombat stream all day. all day Friday. Actually, I think tomorrow's when the. Speaking of, tomorrow's got two big things. Yeah, the State of the Play and the Mortal Kombat DLC comes out. All day Tuesday, streaming Mortal Kombat. Gonna become a Mortal Kombat channel. Good work, good work. People love it. People love Mortal Kombat, I hear. When's Minecraft Live? Saturday, the 28th. None of this is done up. Are you for cereal right now? I want to get these things cooking because I got a whole bunch of kelp ready to go. I feel like I left a good amount of, okay, yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like a lot of kelp has already been dried. Out of this stream? Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna count it against the, like, I'm not gonna count it as the already bought and paid for Saturday stream that I've been trying to schedule for a hot minute now. Because that's already, like, earned and stuff like that, and that's gonna be a full-length stream. This will just be me going live for Minecraft Live. We'll do a watch-along, and then who knows what happens after that. Normally I just go live, we talk about it for a little bit, and then I head off after that. Yeah. It should be fun. I'm excited. I'm not sure where they're going to possibly take the game next. You should count it. Why would I count it? What time is Minecraft Live? I think it's around 1. I'm not totally positive. I think they said around 1. But anyway, why would I count it? You guys earned like a full, like, devoted Saturday stream. Why would I give us an end update, please? They might, but I feel like they'd do some other stuff before they got to an end update, because, like, within, like, 1.11 was an end update, I believe, or maybe it was 1. I think it was 1.11. So we're only 10 update, or yeah, we're only now 10 updates away from the last end update. So they might, but I also feel like because they're splitting things into 2 Minecraft Lives, that they might be looking to do, like, smaller things. I want them to do more with the end cities. I want them to be like, or not end cities, ancient cities. I want them to expand wardens and stuff like that. I think those things are just so sick, dude. I think they're awesome. I adore them so deeply. I'm gonna write poetry about them. I'm gonna be like, oh, warden of my eye, how do I count thee? How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. It'll be horrific. It'll be horrendous. It'll be worse. It'll be worse than that. It'll be worse than. Oh wait, never mind. I don't want to tell that story. But yeah, it's gonna be a busy week, all intents and purposes, in terms of new, like, news for, like, games and stuff like that. Not that we're, like, a gaming news channel by any means, but I'm excited. I'm mostly hoping, I'm working on and mostly hoping to do a new video soon that I'm excited about. But I have to read through Dante's Inferno first, which, long story on how that factors in, but it does. It does. Trust me, it does. Sort of. It's important, okay? Mojang, make potions stackable and my life is yours. They're never doing that. We can stack ominous bottles, basically potions. Let us stack regular potions. They're never gonna do that. One, that would break a lot of PvP. Like, that's... It's like part of resource management so far as they see it. Speaking of potions, though, I'm having a blast for because I'm running the D&D game as well. I'll actually be running it after Minecraft Live. That, like, I'm hyped for, because they just raided, like, a shaman, like an orc shaman's lair that had a bunch of vials, different things, and so they're like, oh yeah, we'll take them all, because I was like, yeah, some are potions, and they're like, okay, we'll take them all. So they managed to scavenge like 14. And I'm having fun, because sure, I could have just gone out of the book and figured out some potions, and some of them are normal, but lots of them aren't, and I'm so glad about that. One of my favorite ones that I'm designing is going to be an unstable health potion, which what I think I'm going to do is it's gonna work like a normal health potion, but once they drink it, once they drink it, or on their next attack they make after drinking it, I'm gonna ask them how much of their health they're willing to sacrifice, and that way they won't know what it does. And so if they go small, it's fine, but if they go big, for each point of health they sacrifice, I'm gonna give them like a D4 of extra damage onto that next attack. So because they don't know what it is, I imagine they won't go big, because they'll be in a fight. And they also just took a potion. So it's like, oh, okay, so they're probably already hurting. They're not at max health. And I just think that's fun. I think that's a fun little like, oh, wait, what? It did what? Like, I think that's cool. I also am stealing from Baldur's Gate, which had like potion styles that let you, whatchamacallit? Let me grab this. Baldur's Gate would let you make potions or have potions that would restore spell slots, and I always thought that was really fun. I was like, oh, that's great. Does it make perfect sense? Not really, but it's really it's a really fun way to do things. I'm like, oh, but that's cool. No, I'm not gonna run all that way. I'm gonna use the stuff that I have here, because I have, yeah, I got this stuff. I do have several stacks actually. Maybe I'll just use these first. Oh, I got a lot of stacks actually. Oh my god. I don't know if it's gonna be enough to do what I need, but we'll certainly get us started. Yeah, because that only makes 20. Man, oh man, 2 stacks only make less than a stack. That's crazy. 2 stacks of wood make 42 trapdoors. Dude, I want them to increase the amount of trapdoors. It makes no sense that like that amount of wood gets you 3 doors, but 2 trapdoors, which is in size the equivalence of 1 door. Like, that's what I want them to change, because that is bonkers. There's no rhyme or reason to that. That doesn't make any sense. They're just like, but you know, trapdoors, you know, it's more complicated. You guys, how to make it just more difficult, I guess, you know? And I was like, no. Just do what Gred did and get a full double chest of every type of log. I mean, I have considered it. It would make life easier in some cases. I don't know. At some point, I'll need to make a tree farm, but like, like redstone's cool and all, but it's just the automation side of Minecraft where you like make it so it's like, yeah, now I never have to use this game feature again, and it always like irks me. I'm always like, yeah, but like, this part of the game is you go collect the wood. I don't know. I guess once you get into massive builds, maybe redstone farms for creating resources makes sense. I don't know. Whatever. Seems pretty lame if you ask me. Bop. Oh, perfect. I lied, not perfect at all. Okay, we will build it up here. The edge for that, and then that should look like a good parallel. I guess I should do this so that they actually line up accordingly. I need to figure out what I'm also excited for Wednesday, which is sparking this next thought of that I need to figure out some cool new some more fall-based movies to watch, stuff like that. Some cool like Halloween movies and stuff. Is Agatha. Dude, that show bangs, man. I'm so pleased with it so far. That thing, it's got me hooked in already. And I don't know if it's just that like it's got like Patty LuPone and stuff like that in it, and I'm like, oh, this is fantastic. But like, it really hooked me in. I'm digging the like vibe. It's very different from a lot of Marvel shows, and so for that reason alone, I'm like really sold on it. Probably back to Twitter. It actually did. I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go use their hashtag, because I know that like any new Disney Plus show has a hashtag with a cute little like figure that goes along with it, stuff like that. And like it's just it was such a fun thing. Again, I could probably have used another like half episode at least dedicated to like, because it was so cool, like her doing what had happened in episode 1. I don't want to spoil anything. It was so cool, like how Agatha got through the issue the character was facing in episode 1, and then into episode 2 was like really fun ride, and I'm so down for it so far. I don't know. It was so cool to see so many throwbacks to WandaVision and stuff like that as well. I will either love or hate Agatha show, depends on who Joe ends up playing. I mean, I think it's pretty clear, and the only alternative is that it's a mix of two individuals and not just one single character. But I think you know who he's playing. I personally don't get your hang up, but you know, you're welcome to your own misgivings. But yeah, no, I actually, speaking of, his American accent's very good. It's very convincing. In a way that like I really wasn't sure how he'd do that, because it's only really his second acting gig ever. So far as I'm aware, and according to his IMDb, he did Heartstoppers, which he never like got trained or anything before. He just auditioned and then got it, and then he did this, and that's like kind of nuts. And you know, power to him. If this springboards him into like an actual like large scale acting career, that's huge. Actually, speaking of, I think Heartstoppers has another season coming out soon too, doesn't it? I think it does. Maybe it's not yet. Maybe that's next year. I don't know. I feel like it's out this year. Big year to be Joe Locke, I guess. And like that. I'm digging the costuming and stuff like that. I'm so hopeful, and I'm hopeful. I mean, like, I've only ever been to Disney World once or something like that, and I don't really intend to ever go again. But like, I think the road they take would be a cool little like walkthrough thing they could do. I could very much see it being built as an attraction or something like that. And I'm like, oh, that'd be cool. I don't know what they do for it. Like maybe because they do like a Halloween thing, don't they? I also love that they put 2 episodes out to start just so they could finish at Halloween. And I'm like, okay. My God. Actually, I remember, I think I've heard there's a rumor. I don't know how much truth I give it. I don't think any of the trades really covered it. I think it was just more in like the rumor mill of Hollywood that they wanted, which I think, I don't know how it'll go for them, but apparently they're looking at potentially, what's his face from Heartstopper for Hulkling, which I don't know how that'll go, but to me, the comedic side of that is I'm like, man, that really does just make the author of Heartstoppers like a casting whiz, because I'm pretty sure she did like a Halloween art of her characters as Hulkling and Wiccan, and so I'm like, oh man, that's just funny at that point where it's like, oh wow, you like manifested this into existence. I'll kill someone. Like I said, it's not being covered by the trades, so I don't actually think that rumor is substantiated. But it's just a funny thing. The way I'm like, man, I'd feel so weird if I was the odd. I'd be like, man, did I set these two up for like a secondary career in Marvel? That's so weird. But honestly, I don't know if they'd go for it. I feel even if it was offered, I feel like as an actor they'd worry they're getting typecast in that way and pigeonholed into that. But not necessarily. It's also not I guess it's also currently a down market in Hollywood, so there's not really that much work going around. It's so interesting to me how like there really is a sentiment of survive till 25 in Hollywood these days, where it's like a lot of people like who are in like the Actors Guild and Screenwriters Guild and stuff like that are just like, listen, we have to survive just till 2025, then hopefully the market will turn. But yeah, it's like this really interesting like downturn in like so many sects of media. Bah. Lionsgate actually might be obliterated by this year with Megalopolis coming out and stuff like that. Oh my god. I think it was a mistake for them to have held it as long as they did. I think if they launched it around the time that like all the buzz from the festivals was going on, they could have had something, but just people tuning out to see it to be like, all right, what's all this fuss about this being awful? But now it's just been so long, I feel people are like, yeah, I'll maybe check it out on streaming. You know what I mean? Big asks for that state of the play are going to be by a lot of people, like by people who actually like own PlayStations. I wonder what they're hopeful for, because I know they're like very hopeful seemingly for like Ratchet and Clank and stuff like that, but you know, the studio that does that's busy with like Spider-Man and Wolverine, so I'm like, I don't think they're going to be announcing one. But there's got to be something that's like in the, I guess a Bloodborne sequel maybe is something that a lot of people are hopeful for. I never played the first one. I can't see it being announced because they just finished an Elden Ring. Games! PS5 got no games! True. Well, what kind of games? Actually, I wonder, so I guess with all the acquisitions, does that mean Xbox has more games at this point? Wait, isn't Starfield coming to PlayStation 5? Did I hear that, or is that wrong? Was that announced at, like, Gamescom? I feel like it was. Starfield... PS5. Nope, doesn't seem to be. They announced something about Starfield at Gamescom. I forget what. Or maybe it was a different Bethesda game that was coming to PlayStation. Pronouns! Oh my god. Actually, speaking of Starfield at the very least, or well, speaking of, you know, mid-tier games kind of thing, I finished the Guardians of the Galaxy game this weekend. It was really fun. Good game. I could say that I recommend it. I mean, it's definitely like I got it for free. Like it just happened to be like on a free sale, I think, on like the Epic Store or whatever. And it was just like, ho! So I can highly recommend it when it's free. I've been meaning to play it for forever, so I was like, why not? Let's finally take a crack at it. It was fun. I don't know if it's like I think it's definitely like a 7.5 maybe. As like a game, it's like not a, speaking of mid-game, I don't mean that as like a problem. Listen, lots of games are like a 7.5 is not a bad game. It's middling, like it's middle of the pack, but it's not a game that I would write off as being like, yeah, this isn't fun. Starfield is a game that I feel is, you know, fun. I don't love its gameplay loop though, and there's nothing about it that made me like get lost in it. And so overall, I feel it's very much like, yeah, I mean, it's all right. I had a good time. And then, you know, I kind of like put it down. I think I picked it up like a handful of times since. Never really messed around with it too much. I never even got into the late game, really, I feel. I got probably right before the late game. I got to the point where you meet the group that is involved with the mystery you're solving. On par with Imagine Party's Babies? Huh? What is Imagine Party Babies? What is that? Imagine Party Babies. Okay. Listen, I know what some people like. IGN giving something a 7.5 is different. I think that a 7.5 is a perfectly respectable score. Most things should not be an 8, and most things and almost nothing should be a 10. Like a 9 in my mind is like the only thing missing from the, like there is one thing missing from this game I can't place. It is otherwise perfect. An 8 or an 8.5 is like, this is easily like one in contention for game of the year. It's not like a 10 is like, this should be game of the year. A 9 is like, this is in the front running. An 8 is like, this should probably be nominated. 7.5 is like, this was fun, but you know, it's nothing to write home about. Like, it's not like I'm gonna go out and be like, everyone should play this game. It's like, you know, it has some bug problems, probably. Like, yeah, so from my experience with Guardians, it had some bug issues. Sometimes I had to reset a level because like the other Guardians just phased out of the wall, and I was like, okay. But that only happened probably like 3 times tops out of the whole playthrough. Otherwise, it held frames really well. You know, the in combat lines occasionally got repetitive, and I was like, okay, you've said the same catchphrase 17 times. Speaking of mid games, Fallout New Vegas, welcome to Does Your Fave Rank Above Imaginary Party Babies IGN? Wasn't there a thing where a company's dev didn't get a bonus because their game reviewed at 74 and not 75, and ever since then reviews haven't dipped below that threshold because reviewers want devs to get, you know, actually paid? I don't know. If that's the case, then that is horrible. That is a horrible business practice. Because it's like, reviews are subjective. Like ultimately it's like, okay, IGN said this, but that doesn't mean IGN's right. Like, what a horrible way. Oh my god. See, like, I could get it if they based, I'm not saying it's a good practice either, but I'm saying, like, it would make some sense if it was like, oh, you don't get a bonus because we didn't sell this many copies of the game. Because that's like a movie. Like often movies have bonuses to people if it's like, oh, the movie was in the top 10 in the box office on opening week. For every subsequent week that it's in the top 10, then it continues to pay additional residuals and stuff like that. I can't imagine it being like, IGN said bad, so nope, bad. I'd lose my mind. Oh man. I mean, the game dev sphere in general is just so. There's so many problems in game devs, man. It's a crying shame, really. Nap, quick, what's your favorite RTS? Like of all time? Currently probably Total War Warhammer 3, but probably of all time is either Age of Mythology or Rome Total War 2. Yeah, that'd be probably that, yeah. What's an RTS? Real-time strategy, which is a genre of strategy game. So real-time versus turn-based. Though in general, it's just used to mean every strategy game. Like people will call like Civ a real-time strategy. Like they'll be like, oh, an RTS like Civ, and it's like Civ isn't real-time. Civ is turn-based, like Balloon Towers Defense. Yeah, in a sense, I think that counts as an RTS. Yeah, or that actually might count as a slightly different version of a strategy game. I'm blanking on the term for it, but that might be a different game because it's like going against an unending horde of balloons, you know what I mean? And it's on a set track, whereas RTSs aren't that way. That would probably be a real-time defense game, I guess? Total War Rome 2 Solos, Imaginary Party Babies. Oh yeah, okay, good. I'm good. That's crazy, actually. If it does, it had a horrible launch. It was my first Total War game. All these grognards on the internet hated it. It was buggy and a mess and wasn't as good as the series used to be apparently. And yada 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 yada. It wasn't as good as Rome 1 and and I loved it. I loved it so much. I was but a petite little boy, but I was like, this is awesome. I just loved Rome and ancient times so much, and I thought it was so cool to be able to like play battles in that world. Oh man, I was such a cool kid. Oh my god. Tower defense. That's what it is. It's a tower defense. Oh my god. I, for the life of me, couldn't remember that. It even came to mind about the one Assassin's Creed that is tower defense based. Oh. But wait, what about Age of Mythology? What about Total War Warhammer 3? Actually, I think Total War Warhammer 3 also got a really good score for yeah, I mean, I don't know if it deserved the score it got. It is now, I would say now it is absolutely worth that. I don't know if it kind of launched in a beta state. I don't know if I would have called it I think they gave it a 10 or maybe a 9. Papa's Freezeria. Hey, give me Papa's Freezeria on the phone. I'm gonna give him a piece of my mind. Oh my god. You know, honestly, I can't get over. Well, Tiger, you bringing up that bit about oh yeah, they do that now because in the past they would just not get their bonuses. That sounds so unhinged. But it also sounds exactly like the shady stuff the video game industry would do. You know what's crazy to me? I had to try to explain to a boomer the other day, just how big the video game industry is. Because it's there's really no concept to a lot of them where they're some people nerds play video games, and I'm like, brother, how much annually do you think the movie industry's worth? Roughly, approximately. And they're like billions and billions, and I'm like, yeah, it's anywhere from, in recent years, 80, but more we'll call it 100 to 150 billion dollars a year. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Television is the whole industry of television is roughly speaking, approximately annually worth, as an industry, about anywhere from 280 to 350 billion dollars. The video game industry is also between 300 and 400 billion dollars. Some years it's dwarfed by television. Some years it's beating television. It is 4 times bigger than the movie industry these days. But everybody still treats it like it's this like little like side thing in an arcade, and it's like no, it is a mainstay, massive thing. I need to go get steak. Oh my god, I'm gonna starve to death. I'm gonna go get that pig. I'm gonna go get that pig before anyone has the chance to name it, and then he will be my food. 4 pork chops, yippee! Too late. Too late, King. That was too late on the draw to name it. Womp womp. I hope you were attached. Paying game reviewers to poorly review their games so they don't have to give bonuses. Oh god. Actually kind of depressing how Papa games are getting more realistic so they don't have to give bonuses. Or wait, no, I've read too realistic as the years go by. What do you mean getting more realistic? What do you mean? What do you mean the Papa Freezeria games are getting more realistic? Elaborate. What do you mean by that? Realistic? The next piggy said, that's not how this works. No, you gotta call it out. You gotta call it out when the pig's on screen. That's the only thing that's gonna spare him. No. You don't get to preemptively be like, oh, the next one you see. No. I don't think so, pal. Ready to be pasted. You know what, Tyler? I don't doubt it. I don't doubt that you will, but let's see if you're quick enough on the draw. You know, let's see if you're quick enough on the. I'll even look at chat while I go in for the swing. I'll be sure to like not swing if I see the message. One person, likely a teenager, have to run a whole fast food joint. Most of their pay comes from the tips. They need to use their own money to keep the business up because the incompetent, negligent, greedy, and absent company owners. Oh, well, now when you say it like that, oh. Hey, they're not all teenagers for sure. Yeah, you know, maybe none of them are, you know, you never know. Yeah, they're mostly adults. Is that better or worse? No nap, some customers in the game are children. Well, who let them come in alone? Who said that they could wander around free, you know? Nobody. What are the labor laws? What are the labor laws of Papa Freezeria, huh? Do these kids have rights, or can they be made to work too, huh? Easy elo, easy life. Bop, bop. Oh, I probably should have gave them some wheat first so that they would procreate, but alas, I did not. No, if you think about it, Papa's franchise is actually really stupid, huh? Because then you learn about the X-Men. What? I want 15 more of them. I don't know how many more Freezerias they can make. Do the former ones go out of business? Are you always starting from square one? I don't know. I don't know if I've ever played one. I think I played a pizzeria and one where you make ice cream, which I assume is the Freezeria. But that's it. That was eons ago. You're a different person in each game. Whoa. Whoa. Intense. I'm gonna have to go now because I gotta get up for you tomorrow. No, I did. Night nap, night chat, night lurkers, night pod watchers. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Stay safe. See you next stream. Bye-bye. Bye, ED. Enjoy your evening. Have a good time. Have a good time at school tomorrow. Bye. No nap. Each Papa's game is different food. Well, that explains why I remember a pizzeria and an ice cream stand. Of course, it all makes sense now. It all factors together. They tried to hide it, but I sleuthed it out. There's 17 games. What do you mean there's 17? Why? Why are there 17? And you want 15 more? You don't even know the first thing about the Papa's universe. Now, I didn't say I did. I never proclaimed to be an authority on the Papa's universe. Why is it all Papa's? Is there a Mama's universe? Is there a Nona's universe? Like, why is it all Papa? Is it like Pizza Papa from the hit movie Multiverse of Madness? From the hit Doctor Strange 2? Multiverse of Madness, where Pizza Papa always gets paid? Oh, why? Why? Why would you do this to me? What? Can I help you? Oh. Okay. Jesus Christ, dude. Oh, my nose was itchy. Is he still around? Freaking weirdos. These guys are so weird, man. Such a funny statement. Let's I'm right, Papa. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, man. The Papa's game started as a 2D platformer with living foods. What? What? Papa Louie is often off dealing with multiversal threats because there's a warp coins that let him jump into any company's video game, which could... I don't believe you. I don't believe you for a second. As cool as that would be, I do not believe you. This is heresy. This is lies. Lies, heresy, and deceit. Foods consist of pizza, burgers, tacos, ice cream, pancakes, chicken wings, hot dogs, cupcakes, pasta, donuts, grilled cheese. Grilled cheese? How do you make a grilled cheese shop? What? That's one item. Pies, sushi, ice cream, coffee. You already wrote ice cream. You put ice cream twice. Coffee, chicken tenders, popsicles. Also, yes, Nap, you do ice cream in 2 different games. A lot of the customers unlockable alt outfits for doing their challenges reveal them to be part of the X-Men or the X-Force or something. What do you mean? What do you mean part of the X-Men? What does you mean by that? I feel like you were disingenuously representing what it means. What do you mean when you say that? Because there is no way. There is simply no way that you mean the X-Men is in, like, from Marvel. It's not. No, I refuse to engage with that assertion. I simply do not believe you. If that is what you were trying to imply to me. Oh my god. Isn't it's not literally the X-Men, but they're multiversal travelers with Louis and their symbol is an X. Dear Lord. For the love of God. Freezeria is blended ice cream and Scooperia is scooped ice cream. Wait, blended ice cream is in milkshakes, you mean? What do you mean blended? Why do you say blended ice cream? Like it's like surely you mean milkshakes. You say it like it's like some separate thing. Yeah, like milkshakes. Oh, okay. Well, thank God. At least it wasn't something weird, you know. I was worried there. Worried for a moment that it was gonna be some freak thing like not milkshake. I could send a great YouTube video on the lore in sub chat where Tyler can't see it. Actually, could you put that in subtext, please? Yeah. Yeah, that sounds great. Yeah, just make sure to put it in subtext. And you know what? I think after stream, I'll do a deep dive. Exclusive deep dive. I'll do. No, you didn't say in a video game. You said the title of a video game, but that could also just be a place in real life, King. And yeah. So I think I'll do a deep dive after stream. Where I'll Q&A anybody who's around. About all the lore, you know. I think that sounds like a good idea. I love the shocked face. I love the what? No. What did I do? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought you liked Papa's Pizzeria. Okay, I'll never engage with the topic again. Don't worry, King. I'll just as you want. I will never. I'll never deep dive it. Just as you're asking, I'll ensure to never ever deep dive Papa's Pizzeria or Freezeria or any of the Papa's games. Oh my god. Please let there be 1 ingot of iron. Please. Oh god. I have to go over here to go get a stone cutter. The Big Onion, the Island Resort, Wii Sport Resort. I think that's actually one of the next games. I think technically I had replaced, well, not replaced, I just jumped the queue with this Zelda game over Wii Sports Resort, I feel like. I think that's what was next in the spreadsheet, but it was that or something. I I think it was that, but yeah. Oh wait, doesn't that come out this week too? The Zelda game? Does it come out on the 26th? You should make yourself in Papa's Freezeria. What does that mean? What do you mean, make myself? Oh, do you make your character? I assumed it was like pre-generated. I thought you were playing Papa. Or like Papa's kid or something. Or Papa from this multiverse. There's character creation. That's insane. That's crazy. That's insane. Oh, no, bridge too far. You've lost me. You've lost me on the Papa Freezeria chain. No. The next game was Hitman Blood Money. I don't think it was. Cause that's probably pretty close to the bottom of the queue. We did a Hitman, sub goal. I mean, we didn't hit it, but like we did that for, I think that was May's sub goal. Maybe it was April. Technically in Pizzeria, you play as Roy, who is Papa's nephew. Oh, okay. So is he not multiversal? I thought he was like going to different multiverses or something. So they introduce about 5 new characters each game, 2 of which are male and female employees, or you can make your own. Huh. Go figure. When did we do it? Like I said, around, I think it was around April or May of this year. Yeah, it was probably around then, yeah. That feels right. There's also like superheroes. What do you make them? Do you make them an ice cream cone? Well, why? Why is there superheroes? There's superheroes in this game and you don't get to play them? Oh my god. Lame. Desert well. Actually, is this? Wait a second. I kind of need to know something now. No, it won't be. Okay, it won't be. I half wondered if I continue along here, if this was perfectly lined up to the other desert well, or to the other well, and I was like, no way did we build them insignia, but no, those farms are over there. Okay. The female pizza employee, Joy, is secretly a ninja who fights a villain who looks like from Falsettos? Huh? Loves Blender Ball. I hate Blender Ball. What is Blender Ball? What in God's name is Blender Ball? What do you mean? You make them ice cream. But why would I want to make the heroes ice cream when I could instead play a video game where I play a superhero? It's so much more lame. My PR team advised me against it, Tyler. You make them ice cream for saving the day. Duh. I guess. You know what? The coffee shop one, I feel I did play, and I feel I really enjoyed it, actually. Now that I think about it, I feel I did actually really enjoy. I played and really enjoyed the coffee shop one. I feel like I played it on like a Flash Games website though. Like I don't think I bought it as like a game. I think I like played it as like, and it was free online. The old Papa game is a 2D platformer where you do play as Papa Louie fighting living food. Huh? Is MJ your PR team? No. Nope, MJ is not my PR team. Oh, I need to put this down first. All of them were Flash games. Freezeria got remastered to Steam. Okay. I didn't realize they all were Flash games. noise, and then I want to do. Slowly but surely building up the amount of stairs. Bop, bop, bop. No, I ran out of stairs. I need 2 more, please. For the love of God, why? Why would you do this to me? This is a travesty. This is the worst thing to happen ever to anyone, particularly in the month of September. Oh, I'll never recover. The new ones are being ported to mobile, but I want them to be ported to Steam instead. I mean, I feel like they'll do a lot better on mobile, but like financially speaking, they'll probably also add more microtransactions. But you know, 15 games on my sub with Twitch Prime. I forget if it's announced as text-to-speech. Guess we will find out. It does not. It does not. No. What's that noise? I thought I lit up down here. Hey! Hey! Who's down here? Hey! Hey! Cave? No. I want my Steam achievements! I just wanted my cheese. MJ, you're so Alan. You're so you're so Alan coded. What a stupid bit. Oh my god. Bop, bop. That was more than I needed. Thanks, man. Do you even know who I mean? Like, you're just accepting it? Oh my god. You just went, thanks, man. Fair enough, I guess. Alan's pretty cool, you know. Pretty cool character. The Grinning Pals. You're so right. You're so right, King. Listen, I meant it as a positive thing, so just oh my god. Am I so far off to think that you would hose somebody with dirty brown water? I don't think so. I don't think so. But I haven't. It's a great show. Love it. Fantastic show. It's utterly insane, but it's great. Oh, I also saw they put out the Thunderbolts trailer today, and you know what? From their teaser, but also simply from their poster alone, it's probably the best movie poster a Marvel movie's had in like, I don't know, years. It's been a hot minute. And they even managed to do they did it without doing the floating heads. I was so proud of them. I was like, wow. Truly, you've come so far. I don't know if I'm gonna see it. I don't know if I'm interested yet, but you know. It's definitely one that I was like, oh, neat. Good for them, you know? Oh, good for them. Yeah. Actually, maybe I want to do that slightly differently. We'll do this right now. Bop, 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 bop. I need to put together the slate of movies that I want to do. I tend to do like an annual like movie binge with like some friends of mine around fall, where we just go through like some of the classics. I need to put together a slate. We eliminate them as the night goes on, where we go like, not that one. Yeah, that one. It's always super fun. Oh god, I also have to go buy a pumpkin. This is gonna be a pain. Oh well. I'll figure it out. Slowly but surely. Grab that, put that there. Gonna start grabbing these. I think what I might actually do is lift up all of these stairs and actually have them jut out additionally. I might change the look slightly from what I was originally gonna go to, just so it has more bulk to it. I feel like that will look better long run and like make the stairs stand out. And then I can add like little posts on top of the little pauldrons that are added. That might be fun. That might add a kooky little addition to the texture of the build, which is meant to be important or something. So they tell me at least. Like if I do that. Yeah. Yeah. It's all coming together. Oh my god, look at these losers. Look at them. There's more. More spawn. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Whap. Whap. Whap, whap, whap it up. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I don't know how I feel about they seem to make the creeper quite fluffy in the movie. And I've always felt the creeper was more scaly. But then again, I guess technically they're meant to be moss creatures. So maybe they're more accurate to say they're fluffy. But I don't know, I've always thought they were very like reptilian in nature. I'm sure these zombies won't be a problem. See, told you. The creeper's actually slimy. Does it say that in any official books? I don't think it does. I don't think there's any like official notice of them being slimy. I think their stuff says they're mossy. I guess moss could be slime. You could have slimy moss. Well, then I guess I could just do multi-run down there. Like if I do that as that, and then that. Where then it's kind of got that still little branch bit, maybe? Or maybe not, I don't know. Who's to say? Who's to say? Oh, it looks cool. It looks cool in the rain and the mist. I like it. I like it. It's probably still one of my favorites. It's a very simple build, but it's probably been one of my favorites. I don't know. I feel like it just adds a lot to have this like broken castle fort in the distance, you know? Creepers also can't take diamonds, but Captain Sparkle says otherwise. What? Did Captain Sparkle say creepers are taking your diamonds? Huh? Oh, is that one of the lyrics in the songs? in his hit song. You think those songs are gonna be in the movie? You think they're gonna license his songs for the movie? I hope they do. I hope that even if it's just the end credits, I hope they do. I hope they put "Take Back the Night" or something as like the credits song or something. Or even if they do it in like they do like an instrumental version of it. I think that'd be cool. It feels just like such an integral part of Minecraft. I'm also curious what cameos are gonna be in the movie. I feel like there's no way they don't do any YouTuber cameos. But then again, I don't know. Maybe they don't want to. Maybe they don't want to risk it. I don't know. Maybe that's something that they're like, hey, let's just not do that. Who knows what 6 years from now will be? So let's just not do that. Patton Oswalt is Jesse. Oh yeah, baby, Jesse on top. Bring him back, boys. And actually, honestly, if they canonized story mode in the movie, props to him. That is a power move. To be like, yeah, that happened. Not only did that happen, it is definitive canon. And you have to live with that. I'd respect it. I'd respect the move. Oh, story mode, yeah! It was Technoblade, was it, who beat story mode with a steering wheel? Or I know he beat base Minecraft with a steering wheel. Did he also beat story mode that way? Dude was insane. Dude was a madman. I don't know how he beat Minecraft with a steering wheel. The Witherstorm update. I'd be so pleased. I'd be so pleased. Actually, I wouldn't. It would likely be the end of this hardcore world. The Wither itself it could potentially end this hardcore world. To be fair, though. Because the Wither itself is like a problem when you can't cheese it. When you can't just entirely cheese it, the Wither does become a bit of an issue. But alas, it's my burden to bear. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out an answer. Grab that and grab those. That should be enough. Then go up here because I think I wanted to use these. I wanted to see what it would look like to use these for like window pieces. Oh god, what would it look like to use these for the window pieces instead of bothering with glass? I feel it might be fun. That's that way, that's like that. And crawl up here. Up like that, up like that. Oh, let me grab this. Slowly but surely we build it up. I feel like I kind of like, I mean, I need to add the other bit into that, but I feel like I like it from a distance. I could just do glass and that'd be easier, but I don't know. It kind of makes an interesting framing to the windows without having to bother with glass, but I don't know. It also might just look stupid. It is hard to tell. But alas, it's mine. there. Oh man. Eh. Oh, okay. Well, that works. That works too. And then. Perfect. Perfect. Oh man. I must apologize for being very low energy today, though, by the way. I feel like it's been a much more low energy stream. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing. I'm just so used to being a lot more high key turned on. But in fact, I have been EP. Because this weekend had been a long little weekend that was not meant to be as long as it was. But ah well. I fixed my microwave. Life is better. Fuses are redone. I only sort of, this is low energy? I'd say so, yeah. What do you mean? Yeah, I'd say this is low energy. Used to be in what? High key, more like high key, high energy, high octane kind of thing. No, why? Ba 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 ba. Grab all those. Grab those. Yes. Perfect. If I add these in here, then I think we'll be good to go. I don't know if 13 is going to be enough, but it should do the majority of at least one side. It did. And a little into the next, but then it still needs a little bit more to fill out. That one took a minute to translate. What? Oh, the Papa Pizzeria, the Papa Pizzeria lore? That took a bit. Oh, okay. Good. You know, it's so deep and intricate, so I'm sure it took a second to really get through and nail down your thoughts and feelings on it and stuff like that, and really unravel the tale that is told within it. I'm sure it could fill tomes, you know? Go on in infinitely, you know? It'd be great. I'm sure whatever you said while my internet went out was really funny and subtle. What? Oh, right then when you came back about translation, when I said then? What do you mean when you're into that? When oh my god. MJ's found the new power. Yeah, the new power move of just, if I just don't acknowledge it, it never happened. Yeah, you know, I think I don't hate it. It's like, I don't know, it makes an interesting framing of Windows. Just goes out all the time. Oh, that's not good. Sounds like you should probably like talk to your provider about that. I feel like services aren't meant to just like go out, you know? It's typically meant to be like more what's the word I'm looking for? Consistent. But then again, in fairness, I've had my own problems with my provider, so who's to say? They all kind of suck. They all kind of just go like, ah, well, Someone will be out someday to fix something, maybe, or not. Who knows? And I go, what do you mean, who knows? Someone needs to know. Turns out, apparently they don't. They don't need to know at all, and they could just continuously be like, eh. My SpaceX Neuralink disconnected on me yesterday. Your Neuralink. Oh my god. We're upgrading plans soon. Oh, fun, dude. Awesome, congrats. It'll help you crank 90s while playing Fortnite. I think you play Fortnite. I actually don't. I don't know for certain. There's 6 of us in the house. Okay, that'll do it. Yeah, 6 people using it. Yeah, all right. All right, yeah, I guess that. Okay, yeah, that'd probably do it. Yeah, that'd probably do it. I haven't in a minute, but I've been known to Fortnite. Ooh. Well, they just brought an update or something out that people were excited about. I think it was about Dr. Doom. I don't know if that's currently going on or if that's past now, but apparently it was fun. I don't know if it's still there. Maybe it's Deadpool versus Wolverine stuff now. I'm not totally clear. Fortnite kind of just does what it wants, I feel like. It kind of just does things and goes, this is what's happening now. Is there, like, I've heard there's a story to it. I don't know if that's real. I don't know if that was like somebody yanking my chain kind of thing, because I'm like, I don't know how much story there is to Banana Man Chug Jug Tilted Towers, but supposedly they have one. All right, I'm gonna fix up the terrain out on the front side of this area over here. Yeah, I think we'll just cover it. I don't really need to. I don't need to destroy the lake or anything, but you know, I think it'll be fine to just cover it up. Just cover it up. Say Bob's your uncle, and move right along. Oh, I forgot to ask Red. I was gonna ask if I need to ask a resident British person if they still do Leary speak, because I had meant to ask that the other day. Because I'm very intrigued by that. Because apparently Patrick Stewart spoke it for a while, and I was like, oh, I thought that was like a thing for television. I didn't know that was the case. Oh my god, yo, ditto, outdo. Oh, I scared you weren't gonna be live anymore. Phew. Not me, baby. Always live, 24/7, forever and ever and ever. Or well, at the very least, I say 24/7, and by 24/7 I mean 4:30 to 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But you know, 6 a dozen, half another. Oh, well, all evens out in the wash. How you been, dude? How's life? How's the wife? How's the kids? Hopefully good. Hope you're doing well. Nap is unfortunately still alive. Tell me about it, King. Oh man. From whence will I shirk this mortal coil? Am I right? Yeah, I don't know. I feel it's. The kids are dead, Nap. Oh no! I didn't even know they were sick. Oh, I'm so sorry. Devastated. All right, calm down. All right. Good lord. This is a Minecraft stream. You're gonna get me put on a list. Diddy Kong, yeah. Yeah, Nintendo, please. Everybody's talking about it. But this means people want a new Diddy Kong game, please. This is what the people want. It's what they crave above all. You know, it's actually really funny. I have a friend who, like, their go-to, it wasn't like intentional. They've just like, they've realized that their go-to, they've just had a lot of friends who've like been cheated on, and they're like, I realized that like my go-to when my friends are cheated on is I play Donkey Kong with them. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, I don't know. I don't, like, normally, like, I just don't know what to do in the situation. And when they come and they talk to me about it, I'm like, do you want to play Donkey Kong? And you know what? Tends to make them feel better. And I was like, it would. It would. But what a funny remedy. What a funny, I mean, it's wholesome in its own right. It's like, yeah, I mean, of course, it takes your mind off things, and it's just like a fun little platforming game to kind of just decompress with and process your emotions and the like. But I just find it so funny. It's like, yeah, like, given that, you know, a surprising amount of my friends have had this happen to them, it's really become like a go-to thing. I was like, that's insane. How many Donkey Kong games even are there? And he's like, not that many, but apparently enough. Speaking of Papa's Freezeria, that's one of the games, isn't it? Or I guess, no, that's called Tropical Freeze. Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. I've heard great things. I've never actually played it, but I've heard fantastic things about that game. The buses are going to be delayed here tomorrow because of certain kids. Oh, no. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, no. They're bringing the Bucket Lord. No. No. When you're in a stable relationship, but your friend brings out Donkey Kong. Oh, no. No, please don't tell me. I'm sorry. We have to play. Are you telling me? Let's just play. People take it to mean anytime he asks that. They're like, wait, no, please. We just bought a house together. Oh, I'm just kidding. I don't. Nobody can afford a house. Nobody can afford a house anymore. Oh, God. Meow. Meow. Little kitty. Little Kippy. What a little friend. Little guy. On blast for bothering my TikTok streak, Tyler. What do you mean? What do you mean put him on blast? That's a crazy statement. What are you saying? Oh my God. We can't let it end, MJ. We're on day 27. 27? Oh my God. Sweet Jesus. I didn't even realize TikTok added streaks until I think it was Tyler bringing it up in either the Discord or chat before. I was like, huh? And then I was like, oh yeah, they did, I guess. Since when is yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yes, since when is TikTok get streaks? Apparently they've added them like a month or so ago. A new element to TikTok. I try not to, I don't know. I try to not be on TikTok on the daily. I try to be like, I'm gonna avoid it because otherwise I'll get consumed. I don't want one, especially not with Tyler. Well, that's mean. Mods ban them, kick them out of the play. Yeah, mods ban that guy for 1 day and then mod him for a week. Yeah. Oh, look at this little store. Look at this little storefront we made. What a nice spot. All the rest of them. All the rest of them are so like half done. Oh god. I'm anti-piracy because I think the poor should suffer. Huh? You said shouldn't. Do you mean shouldn't suffer? Are you missing a T? What's the N for there, King? Yes, I've been trying to use my, I've been trying, yeah, same, I've been trying not to use my phone lately. I've 17 hours! King! That's every hour of the day that you're awake! What do you mean? What do you mean? My max, like my maximum I think I ever had was like 4 hours of a day. And I was like, oh, that's bad. Like, oh my God. Props to you then for trying to break that cycle. That would probably be very difficult. I find it difficult to break if I get into like the habit of like a couple hours. So yeah, that's props to you, man. That is gonna be a hard road, but I hope it works out. King, are you trying to say you don't? Are you implying that you don't? That sleep is not overrated. Sleep is the most important meal of the day. It is the single most important thing. Oh my God. I once had 24 hour. I once had 24-hour day usage for my phone. I used to be. Oh my God. During the pandemic summer though. Fair-ish, kind of, guys. Sleep, please. Love of God. The most important meal of the day. Critical. Too important. It's not important. It's the opposite of important. That is not a word I would ever use to describe TikTok's interesting. It's fun. It's engaging. Important. It is not. Why sleep when I can doom scroll? I mean, that is a real problem. It's, I forget who it was. Somebody said this at some, I remember an interview where somebody, I think it was a director, was talking about it. And they said, yeah, I mean, it must be very difficult for kids because it's like you're asking them to make the choice between, you know, the infinite universe of the internet and like sleep. So it's like, they have to make the choice to turn off their phone and go to sleep, which is just like a void. So it's like you're constantly faced with this choice between, you know, having access to just everything, being connected to always, to everything everywhere all at once, or, you know, turning it off, closing your eyes and nothing, being disconnected. Yeah, you know what, MJ? yes. Go get your social life. We'll end up that. You don't even have to wait till the end. You could just leave anyway. But yeah, we'll wrap up. We'll wrap up in case you were worried there'll be lore or anything like that. You could also never feel you have to be here over spending time with your friends, King. Oh my God. No, don't end. No. We're Nap do lore right now. No, I'm kidding. I've never been here when lore happens. I wasn't planning on there being lore today. That wasn't the plan. We're slowly but surely, you know, listen, we're making our way towards the next quote unquote story segment of the world, but for now, that's where we're gonna end it. That is we're ending a little early, about 20 minutes early. But I do hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week. Tomorrow when the state of play happens for PlayStation, I'm gonna just live tweet it in the Discord just because I think that's neat. I like looking at new trailers. I go, ooh, yippee, new games. So that'll be fun. So I'll be around throughout the week and stuff like that. And then yeah, we'll be back at the very latest Friday. Who knows? Maybe a Wednesday stream, who's to say? And then Saturday, we're going to be live with Minecraft Live. But yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening, a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye, chat. Bye. Bye, chat. Bye.